Game over.
Game over, man. Game over. Fuck. What the fuck? Fuck. Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking. How did you do fucking. Fuck. Fuck.
Well, Sparkle Farts, all things being equal, you are technically correct.
We got one!
Painstaking, arduous task that seems to go on and on forever, and just when you think things are going your way, nothing happens.
I want these people segregated.
Oh, sure. Maybe not as much as jumping on a bicycle with a seat missing, but it hurts.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Oh, that one's up. My volume's up a little high. I got to get it right in the sweet spot so we have a good broadcast volume. Just a little bit of a tinge, and it's there. Let's flip that over. Thank you for jumping in there with the channel points. Let's switch that off. All right, we got a couple things to talk about with the stickers and stuff. We'll do all of that while we let people filter in. I'm getting the chats up. I'll be honest, I am a horrible piece of shit. I lost track of time playing Helldivers, and I just... Dude, it's so much fun. I'm running around fighting bugs, and I'm having fun with my friends, and we're all screaming the same thing when we leave the mission. We're like, for democracy! It's just fucking stupid. It's the stupidest time. And everybody wants to take meetings of, well, is it a statement of this? Is it a statement of that? Well, you know, the work of Starship Troopers was a statement on, you know, capitalism and extreme... No. You're going too far. You're going way too far with it. Don't look into it that hard. You don't need to. You don't need to. The whole thing is supposed to be comical and over the top. Don't take it seriously. You defeat the point of the game. St. Caesar, hey, Johnny and the Kidders, you need to see this YouTube models that had Aaron and April harder than anything on Earth might make you walk again, Johnny. Do I, though? I don't know. I don't need to see everything Aaron and April do. I work with them on a show, and then I do this. There's crossover for sure. The spill incident, the sound drops, plenty of things that go both ways. But did you get rid of all the aiming stickers, says Trucker 18-Wheeler? We're about to talk of that, and you obviously didn't read the description. No, we did not get rid of all the aiming stickers. Like I said, the aiming stickers thing was something I was totally fine with. I just wanted to implement the right way, make sure all the ones that are aimable are, you know, like, friendly. See, that one's friendly. And I had to change a couple of other things, because if people went going aim crazy with the stickers, one, I was worried about offensive ones that could maybe be like, oh, dude. And then, because I'm paranoid like that, I'm sorry. And then two, Might need to put the duration down on the one that punches me in the face. But, and then, too, the other thing that we did with it, we got rid of the music. So now the sticker party situation, we're nowhere near because we've switched it up. Sticker parties happen at 2,000 bits as opposed to 1,000 bits. It doesn't really change anything other than the fact that now it takes longer for the parties to happen. You can't aim the stickers during the parties anyway. Thank you. And then now we don't need to see the sticker parties cluttering up the screen all the time. But when they do happen, they won't be an audio problem. Like we won't, so meh. Can you make the egg chair aimable and then bend over for the camera, says Fanatical Bucks fan? See, that's why certain ones aren't going to be aimable. You know what I mean? But here's the fun thing that I'm going to do. I've decided today when I was setting all this up with this, since they're aimable and stuff, I've gone through and I've adjusted some of the prices a little bit, especially on the aimable ones, but not on some are 100 bits. Some of them are still the same. And so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of cycle some in and some out with the aiming thing. And if they went up for aiming, they'll go back down. We'll do what we can with that. But we might just adjust stickers in general a little. I don't know. Either way, it'll be a new fun thing. You can find out which ones are aimable and how they can be part of your fantastic adventure in the stories and things that we do. And I have to hope that I don't somehow put the worst group together in terms of story and aimable stickers, because one half I can't predict. I can figure out the stickers thing. So yes, the stickers are back. Thank you for the privilege, King Richard. You're welcome. Good old Kim Jong Johnny over here. Well, I mean, it is my show. I mean, it seems weird to have to ask if I could do something on my program. I mean, I built this house. I don't remember if I made that one aimable. That could put me in trouble. Well, not today. We don't have anything that'll go with that today. So, but yes, stickers are aimable. Some of them. Some of them are aimable. I also went through and kind of tooled the sound down on a few of them, so they're not quite as loud. Because, yeah, Jesus. But yes, the plan. There was never a plan to get rid of the aimable stickers. It just I didn't know that was a feature that they had added. They seem to add like a couple of stickers every day. These people are nuts. And I have a bunch of stickers I can add. I mean, John Richard's brother. Oh. Okay. You can't sing a hammer. Only house you could build is a blanket hut or tape 2 boxes together, says Fallen the Great. Saint Caesar, you're not DSP, ruining all the fun over here. Right, I didn't want to just let that was something I had never intended or planned or knew. And then when my stickers are not working, your show, your struggle. Thank you, Chevy JB on Rumble. I wish we could get the stickers thing to be like a Rumble thing. I like the stickers thing. That's fun. I like having fun and being goofy. People are like, "Oh, it's stupid, it's childish." Yeah, well, you know what? It's the end of the day. Let's have a little fun. My voice hasn't dropped in 40 fucking years. I've given up hoping that it will. And we're just going to, do this. Let's grab that story. There we go. And there we go. Both the chats out. How much to make Johnny put on funny outfits, says Fallen the Great. I don't think we're going to talk about that kind of price tag today because, one, it's steep. And two, steep, I don't know. I say steep, and I probably throw out a number. It'd be ridiculous. But at any rate, the other thing is I can't do wardrobe changes just because of the intestinal struggles go on. I mean, I wasn't really going to talk about them. I'm still not really going to talk about them, but just, yeah. Gut still not happy. Body still difficult to move, but hey, life goes on. So we'll be doing a show for 3.5 hours. I'll be staying in the same outfit. the whole time. I hope that's not a problem. But we need gifted subs on Rumble. Gifted subs on Rumble would be cool. The way the Rumble stuff works, everything we get on Rumble, like, and when it adds up to 50, we cash it out. So we're a ways off on that, I think. But let's check up on the Twitch thing. I got to double check Twitch from yesterday because I think I have to roll my goal thing forward a day, which means we'd be on to Monday. Okay. Maya, what the heck? Why do people... Ugh, I hate this. And she's got like 13,000 people watching. She's sitting on a field just talking. I just don't get it. All right, whatever. Okay, creator dashboard. There's the thing with the stuff. Analytics. Overview. How do we do? Boop-a-doo. Yesterday came in. Yep, so we're moving that day forward to March 23rd. The 23rd is 23rd is a Saturday, so we're already there. So we're on the 26th. So there we go. We're on the 26th. $50 on 26th. There we go. Boop, boop, boopity boop.
It doesn't work for me.
What doesn't?
I gotta have more cowbell.
Well, I appreciate that. And hi, says Icy8410 following the channel. I appreciate that. That is cool. A weird start. You caught me at a strange moment, kind of like a man with his pants down. One, let's go ahead and duck that sticker party thing out. We don't need that right now. It's been a hot minute because I was loading stuff. But hi, welcome to the show. We're on 3 platforms, Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. So if I seem like I'm talking to people that aren't in your particular chat, that would be why. Some of them are up on the screen. Some of them aren't because Rumble has free speech, and I'm not worried, but I'm just still not willing to get struck. So who do you support, Israel or Palestine? It's on followers to your channel. Who do you support, Israel or Palestine? Why do I have to support either? Why can't I think it's all dumb? I don't have to have a support either way. Who do you support in terms of man-on-man action or just straight-up lesbians? Like, which one's better for you? Like, again, just a weird thing. Hey, this is a thing. I need to know what your thoughts on it are. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck what my thoughts on Israel or Palestine are? Does the thoughts of one cripple in a basement shouting at a monitor with I have a Deadpool figurine sitting on my microphone. You want to know what my thoughts on world policy are? Who do you support, Megatron or Cobra Commander? Whose team do you fight for? The Tooth Fairy or Santa Claus? Time to pick a side, asshole. And don't pull that Easter Bunny bullshit. That's gay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I got loose there. I apologize. I was having fun. Okay, you want followers? Do I want followers? If they're only going to come here because I sided one way with a particular issue, then I don't care. And fake followers I don't need. And, yeah, so I guess the answer is I don't want followers like you. If it's I can't follow you unless you agree with this issue that I have a vested interest in, and then you have to have the same interest. So right now... fucking gun to your head. I gotta pick the right one, and if I don't, you won't be my friend, and your friends won't be my friend. Oh, hootenanny. Do you realize how stupid that is? I'm gonna quote someone in the chat. America first. Fuck Israel and Gaza. That's Landers over in the Rumble. I am a cripple in the Midwest of the United States getting punched in the face by Fettuccine El Poo-Poo for 100 bits. Believe me, my opinion on global affairs is neither relevant nor important, which is why I'm not really going to bring it up. But the thing that I always find, well, you need to do this, or... Is he blowing the... Oh, that was my bad. Is he blowing the air horn like finish the fight like I'm dead or like he's dead? Like who? Because I'm the one getting punched in the face. Why am I getting punched in the face? Saint Caesar says, Johnny, can I do the honors, please? I mean, we'll wait a second. Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's look at this old one. March 3rd. Yeah, Sane, go ahead. It's definitely a troll. Definitely a troll. Possibly Charlie, but definitely a troll. Definitely a troll. You have my permission saying it's Charlie. Probably. It could be Charlie. You know what? If it's Charlie, hey, welcome back. Goodbye, but welcome back, Charlie. That is hilarious. I love how people think you can't just look and see that, oh, this account is barely a week old. So somebody just started a Twitch account this last week, and of all the channels on Twitch, they found this little crippled tardo in a corner yammering about the world and how it's all going to hell, and they went, hey, you need to answer about Israel and Gaza, man. Right. It's not see-through at all, sir. Nobody saw your game. Don't tell him. All right, so from that, I suppose we can go to the fun story stuff that we have. St. Caesar saying, got him. He couldn't spell properly either. Yeah. Fanatical Bucks fan, is it just me, or are those boxing jabs rather unrealistic? They feel real. I gotta stop pushing the buttons. I got a tactile thing that I use as a distractionary technique because I'm performing alone, which is something I never did before, like ever. I always told people, oh, you can't do comedy in a basement because, you know, what are you going to play a laugh track and talk in a monitor? Like, well, you kind of, but there's a weird, like, you have to get past that part. And after 2 years, I almost hit the button again. After 2 years, I feel like we're finally getting past that part, but it's just, who are you cheering for, the Knicks or the Packers? Pick a side! Left or right, Twix? I will say thank you for a nice little time killer on the show. That was a great way to let the people fill in. I think we just started getting our viewership started ticking up like it usually does. The first 15, 20 minutes of the show, people kind of make their way over here from different things that they've been doing, days that they've been having, and now they're all getting here. Everybody's kind of gathering, and it's great. It's awesome. I keep having to allow race war. Hey, Tom, come on. Race war. You know what? He might have his kids right now or be busy, but I'm almost tempted to call Aaron and be like, hey, Aaron, race war. I can't do a race war. What am I? I'd have to be like a tank. You know, they'd have to get me like a vehicle. Again, that'd be cheating. Or is it, though? What are the rules in the race war? I've never been read in on the race war. I was never looking forward to it. What do you mean was? Nothing. These are jokes, folks. These are jokes. All right, so we're going to get mute this because it's a stupid ad first. So I'm really, really curious about this. Bobby Baloney, he was a great fan that thought he could do other people's shows better. Bobby Baloney. Okay, Johnny gets a tank. Is that the same Bobby Bologna? I don't. Bobby Bologna's been fine with this show. I've never had a problem with Bobby Bologna. I don't know what Mr. Q's. Alrighty. I was telling him who Charlie was. Oh! Okay, yeah, I was... Oh. This is why I should not have the chat on the screen sometimes, because I'm dumb. Like, I'm really dumb with and I'll read this and be like, what's going on? I missed something. I have to be part of the group, too. Fucking douchebag. All right, so let's do this story here. Now, admittedly, the source is everything when it comes to news stories. So the source on this one is CNN. So there's going to be a fair amount of salt that you usually take that kind of stuff with. But I'm picking this one because of it's an undocumented immigrant, or as I would call them, an illegal immigrant. An illegal immigrant saying that Trump is racist, but hear why he would vote for him if he could. And how I'm curious. I'm curious about what his reasons of voting for Trump are, one. And two, is this like a weird backwards thing they're trying to do with CNN where they're like, no, if we let all the illegals vote, they'd vote for Trump. We better not let them vote. See, we'll trick them, and then they'll let them all vote, and they'll vote for us because we told them Republicans are racist. Like, again, I feel like that's what we're getting set up for here. Either way, let's see if it is news, propaganda, or somewhere in between. CNN from Houston, Texas, on the scene. Boop.
Inmigrante indocumentado. Si yo pudiera votar en este momento,
I am an undocumented immigrant,
Donald
an
Trump.
illegal immigrant. I can
Él es
vote for Trump.
nacionalista y quiere que este país esté bien. Aquí nacieron mis hijos y quiero que mis hijos estén bien.
Okay. I'm gonna go with news story because they are going way too fast with this. I have to literally rewind this. I am an undocumented immigrant. Again, illegal immigrant.
Yo soy un inmigrante indocumentado. Si yo pudiera votar en
If I could vote right now, I would vote for Donald Trump.
este momento, votaría por Donald Trump.
And look, he's just working on cars. Whose cars are those? I have questions.
Él es nacionalista.
He's a nationalist, and he wants this country to be well. Okay, so you're saying you want to vote for Donald Trump because he'll make America for Americans, and now that you're here, you're one of them. But you realize there's a whole, but what about the people coming in behind you? So, Johnny, can you dunk a basketball? Only if the basketball is my nutsack and the basket is a toilet and it's a particularly warm day. I mean, no, not really. I mean, I can get a three-pointer. Like, I got aim. I gotta have aim because I gotta get it in one from a distance. So he's an illegal domestic extremist, right? He's an illegal white nationalist. These goddamn white nationalists are sneaking over the border, breeding with our whites.
Y quiere que este país esté bien. Aquí nacieron mis hijos
My
y
children
quiero
were
que mis
born
hijos estén
here.
bien.
I want my children to be well. So again, you want the same thing all of us want, but you don't realize how. Okay. So what you're saying is, I'm sorry. I need you to do this very clear. Are you saying you need the door to be shut behind you? Is that what you're saying? How's your post-up game? I mean, I haven't tested it in a while, but I mean, I'd hope it's solid. But afternoon, I'm here to chew bubblegum and call Aaron fat. Well, I'm not going to call Aaron, but I'll call Aaron fat. It is weird. We can wear the same size shirt. I'm heavier than him, like physically, but he wears it worse. How is that a thing? Used to think it was water bloat. Given the last few days, it might be water bloat. It's got to be water bloat. That man pees way too much. It's either water bloat or he's got a kidney problem. Anyway, speaking of which, we got a fun story about kidneys later. They took my frickin' kidney. Johnny, you wear it wonderfully. Yeah, I wear it wonderfully because it's an emergency supply thing. Plus, it's really hard to get in shape when you detest leg day like I do. I just I don't.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
I haven't busted this bitch out in a bit. Alrighty, thank you for that. Ooh, Cursor on the wrong part of the screen. Dear Butch gifting a sub to Joe Burger. That is super duper awesome. I appreciate that support. It keeps the show going. Rolling on cowbell for Joe Burger on behalf of Dear Butch. Hey-o. Alrighty. Good to see Hobo Chili Recipe up in the chat. Good to see everybody hanging out here today. And we've got the Rumble up for everyone that needs to be a little more liberal in your words. The chat is over there. My guess, the fact that he can name any actor and his large size go hand in hand. So what you're saying is Aaron is fat with knowledge? How, Johnny, I'm selling Avon chat to chat. You can, what can I put you down for? Maybe some high karate cologne. Oh my God, high karate. Oh, is that still a thing? Ugh. Sounds like something my dad would wear. I'm pretty sure my dad had high karate. That sounds vaguely familiar, and my dad's a douche. Maybe some Spanish fly. What would I do with that? Disappoint myself?
¿Y por qué más? Why else?
No votaría por Joe Biden por
I
este
wouldn't vote
motivo.
for Biden for
Joe
this
Biden
reason.
tiene-
Under Joe Biden, the country is an economic disaster. All right, so this guy is an illegal immigrant that says Trump is racist, but he's still going to vote for the guy. I love this. This is weird. Why did CNN put it on the air? I think it's part of a psyop. They did it to be like, look, all the illegals want to vote for Trump. Good thing they can't vote. Fanatical Bucks fan. I MAGA. Ristocock saying, Johnny, can you canoe? I mean, technically, yes. I don't have a whole lot of core strength, so leaning side to side could be difficult, but with a little bit of back support, I mean, it's not impossible. Why would I want a canoe? What am I gonna do with a canoe? Make America legal again? Well, baby steps, Fanatical Bucks fan. Baby steps. CNN, Cuck News Network. Look, I normally I'd completely agree with CNN being biased and presenting. It's like I said, there's something I don't trust about this because he's saying all the stuff they don't want you to hear. They don't want you to hear a person be like, "Yeah, I'm an illegal immigrant, but let's face it, when it comes to making America a better place for me to be an illegal immigrant in, we're talking Donald Trump." Like, I can't imagine they're letting that fly without. There's something. It's a false flag. It's a false flag. It's dummy up. It's a goddamn conspiracy. They're turning the goddamn water gay. They're turning the frogs gay. They're making the illegal immigrants vote for Donald Trump. So you'll vote for Joe Biden. It's a mind fuck. It's a CIA psyop, and I won't stand for it. Goddamn it! They ruined my country. I apologize. I'm
El
a
país hecho un
Christian.
desastre
I love this country, and sometimes I fear for it. I'm sorry.
económicamente.
What would you tell Democrats who think that all immigrants are going to be on their side?
Dejen de pensar que los inmigrantes
Stop
somos
thinking
ignorantes.
immigrants
Los
are
demócratas-
ignorant. Oh my God. Oh, why did CNN put this on the air? Why? I gotta know. Even if they're gonna put it, they just said, what would you tell Democrats about it? Stop thinking Democrats are like kind nuns you find on the street. Ah, here comes the propaganda. Oh, they're so nice and well-meaning, but stupid. No. Democrats are the carpetbaggers you meet on the street. Hey, how you doing, you dirty wet? Don't worry, I'm here to sell you some fruit, you son of a bitch. Why, with a nice mock-up, you can earn some money for your family. They're also asking an illegal who he'd vote for. Right, like I said, it feels like a psyop to be like, hey guys, You guys are all worried about these illegal immigrants somehow being used in some sort of voting thing. Just want you to know, apparently all the illegal immigrants want to vote for Donald Trump. Like, I feel like they're, like I said, like it's a psyop. But let's hear about the Democrats are like kind nuns you find on the street.
Son la monja bondadosa que te encuentras en.
I need to shrink my camera. I'm tired of pulling it out of the screen because it's there. I'm gonna shrink my camera a bit. My camera is just too large on this, and I need to be able to read this, so we're gonna shrink it just a bit. There we go. There we go. And you know what I need to do? I need to get the logo. Where's the logo up here? There it is. The logo should be bigger. There we go. The logo's bigger. We've made life better. Isn't that awesome? Would you like to know more? I want to play Helldivers so bad. I will be honest. It's like crack. All right, let's go. Democrats are like kind nuns you find on the street. They're really nice to you, and then they plumb your butthole.
En la calle, que te dice que te va a ayudar.
That tell you
Pero
they're
cuando
going to
tiene-
help you, but when they have the power to do it,
El poder para hacerlo. Se le olvida
they
la
forget
promesa
their
que te
promises.
hizo.
So wait a minute. What are you saying about kind nuns on the street?
Estas
The kind
son
nuns you
la
find on the
monja
street
bondadosa que te encuentras en la calle, que
that tell you they are going to help you,
te dice que te va a ayudar. Pero cuando
but
tiene
when
el
they
po-
have the power to do it, they forget their promises. Thank you, Wilmer, for the 20 bits. Let's do the logo under those. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. All right, so Democrats are like the kind nuns. So wait a minute. The kind nun, apparently all the kind nuns you meet on the street are a bunch of lying whores. What's going on here? All the kind nuns you meet on the street, they say they're going to help you, but then when they have the chance, they fuck off. They don't even bother. Landers F illegals. Look, man, I'm like I said, this fucking Gator rules. Wait a minute, what? Hobo, now I got to catch up with the YouTube chat. I feel like I'm missing something. CNN going against their own agenda to F Trump since 2016. Right, but that's where I don't get them using, because this is again, I just heard "Love That Chicken" from Popeyes. Why? I mean, I understand, like, if you heard like a Taco Bell jingle or something, that make more sense. I don't know where that's from, Trucker.
poder para hacerlo. Se le olvida la promesa que te hizo.
Y para los republicanos, for Republicans,
Dejen ya de
Stop
ser
being
la monja
diabolical.
diabólica que anda aterrorizando.
Why does everyone have to be a nun to you? I get it, religion's a big thing, but everybody's a nun. Stop being the diabolical nun that terrorizes our immigrant community. You see, the Democrats are like the kind nuns you meet on the street. They promise to help you when times are tough, but when times are good, they forget their promises. The Republicans are the mean nuns you meet on the street, and they say, "You need to find Jesus, you dirty heathen." Oh. Now here's a smallpox blanket, and go think about it. Is she an illegal alien speaking the language? Is she a legal citizen? I'm pretty sure the CNN correspondent is a legal American citizen. I don't think we've gone quite that woke to the point that we are hiring a illegal alien to be a CNN correspondent. I'm pretty sure she's probably someone who's graduated with a degree in journalism and broadcasting, and whether naturally or through education, also fluent in Spanish. So probably help grease the wheels a bit. At least she's not a nun, right? Everybody's a nun except her, so I guess she's bonable, right? Then, like, she's not off the table. I get how your math works. If you can't F it, it's a nun. Right, as in none here.
A nuestra comunidad inmigrante. No somos criminales, somos personas.
We aren't criminals. We are good people who came here to work. Okay. Homie. Some of you aren't criminals when you came here. When you enter a country illegally, that is breaking a crime. Vis-a-vis, you are technically, by definition, a criminal. Now, are you a violent criminal? No. Are you a dangerous criminal? I don't know. It depends. It seems like there have been a few that have been. It seems like there have been a few that have been dangerous. It seems like there have been a few that have been violent, that have committed heinous things. It seems like there have been a few that haven't. It seems like there have been a few that are like, hey, I just want to live and be peaceful and prosperous and be part of America. Sure, but it's not all black and white. I hate the people like, oh, they're all criminals and dirty. Like, no. Again, I don't like anyone who wants to paint in absolutes here. So that also meaning you, sir. We are good people who came here to work. Again, I've got a migrant ring of phone thieves to talk to you about. I've got a couple essays to talk to you about. And I don't mean friends. I mean capital S, capital A assaults. So, again, we are good people who came here to work. Not everybody is. And it's not wrong to want to kind of, I don't know, vet some people first.
Buenas que venimos a trabajar buscando una mejor vida. Los republicanos nos utilizan como la piñata electoral. Ellos tienen la culpa de todos.
They're the ones to blame for everything. All right, I don't know about that. I don't blame the immigrants for much other than taking advantage of a system that allows them to come here and take advantage. I don't blame them for that. I blame the Democrats for that one. But this guy is schizophrenic as fuck. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know. I'm starting to think there's a reason. I feel like this whole thing's an ad on why we shouldn't allow him to vote. Sir, we heard your thoughts and your feelings, and we've decided we probably shouldn't allow you to vote. You're wacko. We've got questions, and I hope you've got answers, because, oh boy.
Son los culpables de las violaciones, son los culpables del consumo de drogas, pero es una gran mentira.
He says he wants Donald Trump to win. ¿Por qué quiere que gane Donald Trump? Why?
Él es racista y claro que no me gusta que sea racista y claro que no me gusta la...
Of course I don't like that he's racist. I don't like that he's anti-immigrant rhetoric. Again, and I fucking hate that I'm doing this. Trump is literally not racist. He just doesn't want the border to be open. The closest thing he did to racist was China. Trump's what you call a garden variety douchebag. He's kind of an asshole to everybody. And I love the people like, he's racist. He thinks everyone who isn't him is a piece of shit. Good God, man. I'm starting to get pissed off at the people who really hate Trump because I've hated Trump most of my life. And I'd have to actually walk that back, not hated. I've disliked Trump most of my life. Stronger when I was younger than it is now. But, again, nothing Trump does is new. Like the racist rhetoric. What racist rhetoric? You guys are the ones. This is the spoonful of salt you have to take with this. So they're just accepting that Trump is racist. So it's like, look, he's an immigrant and he says he'll vote for Trump even though he's a racist. But Trump is. I like how you're trying to just walk that one. We're just gonna go past that, not even ask that as a question. We're just gonna go straight into and the immigrant will still vote for the evil racist. Again, I don't think he's racist. Of course, I don't like his anti-immigrant rhetoric. Buddy, you said you wanted a prosperous country. I have bad news for you. A open border situation does not a prosperous country make. And we have countless examples in Europe and all over the world to show if you just let people come in without even so much as checking an ID, it kind of gets a little bad.
Retórica antimigrante de Donald Trump, pero finalmente, al final, es pura politiquería. Algunos me van a juzgar, oye, es que tú quieres que gane Donald Trump. Pues es que es nacionalista, por eso quiero que gane. Y los nacionalistas aman a su país.
Oh, and he's just a good guy working on cars. Why can't I just pause this stuff? I don't want to click your thing.
Deodorant.
I don't care. Bye-bye. So there we go. Egg picker, I'm lost on this guy. Yeah, it's weird. He hates Trump's anti-immigrant rhetoric. Can't imagine why. He's only an illegal immigrant. I've known plenty of people who may have had a questionable legal status, and I say it like that because I simply don't know what it was. So I'm not going to say one thing or another about it without any information. But in any event, I've known plenty of people who are, if they were perfectly decent illegal immigrants or whatever. But again, the whole idea of just the border is a open free-for-all is kind of a huge problem. DT is not racist. He just wants everyone to be legal in your country. What is wrong with that? Saint Caesar, here's what I'm going to say about Donald Trump being racist. Donald Trump is racist in the sense that anybody who's an asshole that says something insensitive today gets painted as a racist. He called the coronavirus the China flu. That was racist. It was kind of also accurate. We called the flu from Spain the Spanish flu because it came from Spain. This one came from China. That became racist. Again, what is and isn't racist in today's society is weird. Why am I getting punched for this trucker 18-wheeler? Thank you for the 100 bits. Why am I getting hit in the face over this? I figured that one would be popular. You know, when I was like, yeah, I'll let him aim the punchy fists. Wonder if I'm going to be kissing those gloves all day. Kung flu. That was again, that's more kind of racist. That's again where we're more kind of racist. But as King Yeti says, Trump is a pedestrian racist. Right, it's cute, it's quaint. No, it's in the case of some of that stuff. Yeah, that is vaguely more racist. But does he want to like gather and round up everybody who isn't like Anglo-Saxon and move them out of the country? No. He just doesn't want the people here illegally to continue to be here illegally. And from what I've seen, we've seen enough of, how shall we say, the bad element has gotten through that I'm like, no, I'm sorry. They quashed the thing for everybody. The same way when we did what is it? We had a sticker or something
us children are starting to see and hear
for like a bit or for some channel points or something, and people were going nuts with the thing and just bang, 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 and I was like, oh. So we ended up having to turn it off because it became a problem. Sometimes people can't be trusted with utter freedom to do whatever they want, and if that starts being a problem when you do, you got to clamp down on it. Does that mean innocent people are going to get caught up in that? Yeah, but they are kind of coming over with a tide of people sneaking under the border illegally. It's weird. If these people were guns, I don't think they'd feel the same, you know? These guns are just walking into our country. Is it racist if it's true? I mean, technically, yes, it can be racist if it's true. But in today's day and age, what's racist, man? We were called racist for saying the coronavirus came from a lab in China. We were horrible racists. To be a forward-thinking, understanding person, you had to be like, no, it evolved naturally from, the backwards-ass Asian people eating a badass at 4 in the morning, and then he sneezed on his friend, and then his friend kissed his girlfriend, and she blew another guy, and kung pao, there you go. You're right. When we do it your way, it's not racist at all. Are they guns for me, Bobby Bologna? I have more guns than you. I don't know if they're guns for anybody. But like I said, kung pao, there you go. I like that. You're welcome, Kane J. You're welcome. I'm a people pleaser. But yeah, so the whole illegal immigrant thing is just like, oh, but he would vote for Trump if he could. I really feel like you're setting me up there. One, I feel like it was a free shot to call Trump a racist, which, again, I'm not saying he hasn't said any offensive stuff, but I don't view saying offensive stuff as being a thing. Do followers of his have offensive beliefs and views? Yeah. Does he outwardly write or enact laws that are going to make again, I have never seen anything that makes me think, you know what, if we elect Donald Trump, ethnic cleansing. No, I don't think so. That would be, again, quite a turn for me to see that one. Anyways, so that was a fun little segment that we were doing there, fun little dig that we were doing on that. We have another video here. Bobby Bologna. Racism just means funny. Honestly, a lot of times, yeah. If you take it seriously, you've got a problem. See, that's the beautiful thing about racism. Racism is kind of like if you keep it as a humor and a joke and we're all picking on each other, we're taking the piss out of each other. Because we're all horrible people. As a whole, society, generally speaking. So we can point out things about each other that's shitty, and it's hilarious. And by laughing at our faults, we all grow. See what I mean? Angry Saxon grew a little bit. Probably in the wrong direction. Somebody open a window. We're going to be going for... I'm so dumb. We're going to be doing this show for another... 2.5 hours. Thank you so much for being here. Love seeing everybody on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. We're doing what we can to keep the lights on and the show going. Our show goal is on to the 26th of March, and we're going to throw the links up in the chat if you want to support the show. You have the bits, the subs, the sound drops, for bits, and then of course the PayPal links and things. I need to pin them messages. Is that a thing I can do? Can I pin on nope, that is not the button I wanted to press. All right, so I don't think I can pin that. Then not worrying about it. But on here I can pin this one. Pin you and pin you and boom. There we go. So the messages are pinned up at the top. If you want to help support the show, I certainly appreciate it. It helps us keep this whole thing afloat. And we're going to move on with the rest of the program. Holy crap. We have... How is it I can tune in that voice so easily? You should explain that one. All right. So the... next thing that we have here, again, we have a bunch of stories to get us through the first hour, which is over in 10 minutes, as well as stories for the...
Fuck off.
Yeah, I would. My gut feels like shit, and I really want to play a video game, but I promised to do a show. Why don't you put a pin in it? I pinned it at the top. More do you want from me? What more do you want from me? All right, enough of that. Let's get over this. While I was getting that story about the illegal immigrant thing, while I was...
Want to see my packer?
Maybe later. I'm doing a thing, but thank you. I was ferreting through stories, and I came across this, and this is kind of a fluff story, and when it comes to fluff stories, it doesn't matter the news source. Fluff stories are the fun things about those is you can usually rely on the bias and the agenda stuff to be right out in the open because, again, it's not aimed for a political bias or whatever. It's just kind of like, hey, it's a piece of fluff, you know? So it's aimed for an audience, and there it is. This one weirds me out. So apparently men are evil and horrible. I did not know this, and I feel bad because you guys may not know this. Technically a man, right? So I thought the military tarp was a good one. The military tarp. Now I feel like I'm missing. This is the problem. Bobby Bologna and Hobo Chili Recipe and Aristocox and them. They have fun conversations. When I'm doing the show with Aaron, I can like peek and watch. I get stuck in these things. So now I thought the military tarp was a good one. I don't know what the military tarp part was. Fuck. Flanders, I wish my dick was illegal so I could just so I could beat it. I shouldn't read everything in the Rumble chat. All right, so I found out about this thing. Apparently, there's a school in Bogota where adult men and teenagers learn how to care for newborns, make ponytails, and better engage with their emotions. So apparently, we have a school for men to become better husbands, brothers, and sons. Oh, boy. So you're telling me in Colombia you don't have an abundance of men with natural maternal skills and instincts? I was going to say matronly. I didn't know if that was the right word. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, let's go see this. This looks absolutely retarded.
Clean, moisturize, close it, and they're all set. It sounds simple, but the impact can be massive.
All right,
This
hold
is
on.
what a
Hold
care
on.
school
No.
for men
No.
looks like.
No.
Is close it, and they're all open, clean, moisturize.
Hashtag is equals. Right. Remember, we're all the same. It's not like women are naturally more driven towards doing this better than men. They don't have a biological temperament. They don't have a natural mindset to keep them active on tasks like, check this, then check this, then check that. Right. Now remember, guys, moisturize that baby.
Moisturize, close it, and they're all set. It sounds simple, but the
Who the heck is sleeping with this chud? Okay? I don't trust this. This looks like a weird group of people that are way too excited to see how to change a baby. They're lucky that this is in Bogota, because if this was in America, I'd be like, check his hard drive, check his hard drive, check his hard drive for sure, and check it again, because he probably has one of those stupid hidden folders. And Bogota Jimmy Kimmel back there, yeah, I'd check his hard drive too. Why are you loosening your collar, sir? Saint Laurent, those guys produce a white baby. Look, the doll is a mock-up, okay? We can't make sure every time we teach people what a baby looks like that the plastic baby's skin matches your tone, okay? Just be happy it's an actual baby. And for the love of God, it's an actual baby made out of 100% natural children. That's right, these babies all brought to you by Planned Parenthood. We'll give you a dead baby. I'm going to go to hell for that bit, I think. Go. That one's definitely playing in the greatest hits, though. Planned Parenthood. Oh, we'll give you a dead baby. It's wrong, but it's right. It's right and it's wrong. This baby was made with 100% pure baby materials. Again, I do not trust the Colombian in sync here, okay? And why this guy with the glasses? I gotta take the chat off the screen for a second. Went too far back. Boop, boop. This dude with the glasses. No, I'm sorry, dude. Schmo, what's the deal here? The glasses look smudgy. Why do you look like you're sweating? Honestly, you guys, is there like jail time riding on this? Why do you look like this test is very, very serious? That or you're all really horned up at this, and that's wrong. There's babies. That's gross.
Impact can be massive. This is what a care school for men looks like. And more than just learning how to change diapers, this is a place where Colombian men can learn how to be better husbands, fathers, and sons.
You can act like a man. What's the matter with you? Like, I mean, do we teach beating? I'm a designer from Argentina. Is wondering if interested in design for your channel. If so, let me know. Sorry for completely changing the topic, by the way. I'm cheap. Well, Ruxit, being cheap, definitely a good sales pitch. But I don't know if you can tell by the doodle up there. I don't exactly do high-end artwork, but I mean, at least that, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. That one looks like McLovin. Oh, boy. Yeah, the accent of the narrator does crack me up. It sounds like a mix of John Oliver and a French-Canadian person that I know. So it's really, really weird. So, all right. So we're teaching them how to change the baby's diapers and how to get in touch with their feelings. What phase of the class is holding the woman's purse? Because that's where she keeps your balls. Just out of curiosity. The first thing we are told is that men don't cry. Look, men cry all the time, but you don't need to be a bitch about it.
And that includes, for example, learning how to tie a ponytail.
But I bet if we ask these guys a Colombian necktie. So now we're teaching them how to do hair. Is there a real abundance of daughters with fathers who don't understand a ponytail? Is that a big problem? All right, I'm about to lose out on
No
this.
es la acción solo del peinado, sino de la conexión emocional que se genera. El invertir en que los hombres aprendamos sobre el cuidado nos va a
And assume the responsibility at home. Right, the problem is all this toxic masculinity. We got to get in there and... We got to get in there and teach these guys how to do a ponytail. I'd love to see just like a pack of like Colombian men running around doing people's hair without consent. Saint Laurent, I have a solution for the hair. My daughter has a buzz cut. See? It's a lot easier if they just don't have hair. Problem solved. So, all right, everybody. Wokeification moving out to Colombia. Oh, boy. Okay, so we're going to do this story quick. Oh, and there is a video. I didn't know that there is a video for this. We're going to watch the video. Okay, that's ridiculous. Okay, so we're going to watch the video in a little bit. This story's kind of weird. A woman has been hospitalized after she says Bath & Body Works car air freshener exploded in her face. So, apparently a woman in the U.S. was hospitalized after the popular retail chain's air freshener exploded in her face. Tennessee resident Kendall Chandler Well, sorry for your loss. Shared a video of her last week at the hospital. Bath and Body Works. Okay, so let's go to this video. Okay. One, this is why I hate TikTok. You're not talking. You're not saying anything. You've got someone holding a camera and aiming it at you, so you can put your best face forward. Point of view, a Bath and Body Works car air freshener overheated and exploded in your face. So now you have ocular damage and chemical burns. Oh. Ew. She was trying to get high off it. You want your nails done? Dip your fingers in the can of house paint. What? I don't have no house paint. I got house payments. That and many other bills are things that we pay. Hey. All right, so let's... I'm guessing that the important part was the part that I just read, and now it's a video with music. Why couldn't you just take a picture? Yup. I had to include music and a theme. You did a good job and really my day. Not to mention, it literally bleached the interior of my car. All right, so this is, again, these are things you could have shared with pictures. I hate people that have to take the time to, I've got to show these video clips and then put an audio background to it. I don't feel bad for you when it has a soundtrack. You know what I mean? I don't feel bad for you. It's like, look what happened to me. This is so horrible. One, an air freshener overheated. So OG Angry Fish saying, that's from a handy she gave earlier, right? Yeah, dude. That's all it was. It was just a little rub and tug, man. All right. Okay, so we're gonna keep going on with the program here. Hope you can help out. If so, it'd be so appreciated. We have the bits, the subs, the sound drops, all those fun things. And I say that and my phone goes off. I've missed something. Never mind. We have a PayPal thing for 20, so let's go ahead and knock that down right there on the goal down to 30. So that we'll see where we go with the rest of the day. Thank you very, very much for that. I now don't need to. Now I feel like a dick. I was saying something and my phone literally, you probably heard it in the background, boobily boop to me because I wasn't on top of it. I'm a dick. All right, let's go ahead and close this out. Let's get our next story up. The next one, I don't know if I want to do this or not. I was going to, but it's a written story, and I kind of don't want to bother with that. We're already into the second hour. It seems weird to do that now. Yeah, it seems weird to do that now. All right, let's go to this one first. All right, yeah, we'll go to this one first as soon as the ad's over. Katlin Jenner is backing New York County's ban on trans women competing in women's sports teams, which isn't surprising. Katlin Jenner's not very big on that, but it is. It's funny to see someone coming out with it because most of the time trans people are very, very pro the trans thing. So it's a fun thing to
new countywide
see.
Sports ban.
I know. Hold on. But yeah, so you know, it's always fun. Don't forget chat. Oh, you're right. Thank you for saying that, Saint Aren. The chat is back on. Thank you for that. Did she take an illegal load to the face or what? Landers, no. The air freshener was entirely legal. It just was also apparently explosive. I don't see how it overheats that much. I don't know. But what do I know? What do I know? Learn how to do a man bun because they need to become male hookers. Oh, no. Mr. Q. That's not good. You saying the guys need to become... I'm hoping you're saying the guys. Are you saying they're trying to turn their daughters into male hookers? Now we're getting all sorts of weird. All right, let's get back to... Speaking of trans people, let's get back to Katlin Jenner saying something that a lot of us already kind of agree, think, and believe. But you're a horrible transphobe if you say it and think it. So tell that to her.
On some transgender athletes, a ban that's believed to be the first of its kind in the entire country. It's in an order by the Nassau County Executive on Long Island, and it specifically prevents athletes who were assigned male at birth from competing on women and girls teams in any of the 100 or so sports facilities run by the county.
Uh-oh. Now, you better watch out. You're going to upset a whole army of athletes. Oh, boy. I cannot wait for the knives to come out for this one. This is transphobic and people will die. If men can't slap on a sports bra and beat the shit out of women in a fair competition, people will die.
Jenner, of course, a former Olympian and contributor on Fox News, known to point to her experience in sports as her reasoning for backing bans like these. Listen to what she had to say today.
When it comes to athletics, participation, with the biological sex, you have to compete.
Is it just me? Or does Katlin Jenner kind of look and sound like young Donald Trump in a wig? And by young, I mean like, 50s-ish. Look, I don't disagree with Katlin Jenner at all. I don't. But I'm just saying, Katlin, I don't know if you know this or not. You're being a beautiful example of why I also say I don't really buy the... Let's be honest, nobody is afraid of a trans person. They just find it odd and often disturbing, says Rusty Grammer. I don't find it disturbing in terms of if I meet a person in public that's like that. I don't find it disturbing. Odd, yeah. And I'm going to be honest about that. It is odd. And the reason it's odd, sorry to fucking Katlin Jenner. Let's rewind a couple seconds and listen to her speak again.
Backing bans like these. Listen to what she had to say today.
When it comes to athletics, participation, with the biological...
I'm going to be honest. You do yourself no favors with the... whatever that was. But, yeah, that voice... it doesn't... Like I said... It's just it's a thing where you're never gonna make it work. It's like blackface. No matter how well you blend it in, there are certain parts that are not going to fit. It won't work. At least in terms of a seamless transition. OG Angry Fish saying effing Clown World. I mean, yeah. But the point is we have, again, a trans person who is going to catch hate from the trans community, possibly be called a transphobe, because they don't believe that men and women should compete against each other, regardless of what they say they are on a piece of paper.
Sex, you have to compete in the biological sex that you were born. This is critical to protecting the integrity of competition in women's sports.
The New York Attorney General issuing a cease and desist order now because of this ban. And what's happening in Nassau County, what's happening on Long Island could have real implications, not just on trans athletes there, but it could lead to a lot more questions about whether this could happen in other parts of the country. Look at this map. So Idaho was the first state to pass a ban on trans girls and women from competing in female sports just 4 years ago. Right? Think about 4 years ago, not that long. Since then, nearly 24 states have done the same thing.
Right. Because I don't know if you've kept up with this news, lady. In the last 2 years, we've seen a litany of ladies getting hurt from being forced to play against biological males. So I really hate I get mad at the I want to have fun with this. I want to make fun of it, but come on, man. I'm getting mad at the disingenuous, oh, hey, by the way, look at this map. Look at this hatred. Yeah, let's talk about the ladies that get their asses kicked. The lady who had her teeth blown out by a baseball or some such. I don't even remember what that was. God, Bruce is so hot. I want to storm his castle with my... Oh, Jesus, Landers. Holy Jesus.
I want to bring
Landers is really fiending for Katlin Jenner.
Tony Hilton, who's following all of this for us. Tell us more about this particular ban. And Katlin Jenner, what was her role here? Was it really just to kind of get us?
I don't know. As someone who's both an athlete and a trans person, I feel like what better expert could you have? In terms of the view of, is there a difference? They competed at an Olympic level. St. Ren, just make a trans league. That's the funniest thing, because that seems like the natural answer, make a trans league. But they don't want to be in their own league. They need to be accepted as what they think they are. And I don't have a problem with that in terms of a social setting. Like, oh, you need to be accepted as what you think you are. Then fine. If it makes you happy, it makes you comfortable around you and in your presence, I'll say hello, ma'am, or whatever your pronouns are. But in terms of competition, it's not fair. It's not fair. And somehow damaging a whole group of women on behalf of a few dudes is okay. It just seems weird. It seems weird.
The spotlight on this issue for the Nassau County folks who support it?
Hey, Hallie. Well, effectively, yes. You know, Katlin Jenner has spoken out on these issues in the past. And in many ways, she's been seen by organizations involved in this kind of legislation or these policies as a real ally, because she herself is, of course, a very prominent, famous transgender woman and former famous athlete. And so she lends this kind of credibility to this conversation that perhaps wouldn't be there without someone like her present. But
all right, we're going to go. We're going to go. Wouldn't be there without someone like her present. Holy Jesus, is that a horrible pause? How much did you pay for that face? This the conversation is not happening just because Katlin Jenner's here. Again, it's happening because there's actual shit happening. But anyways. She has a BBW lawsuit.
But what we're going to see happen in this case,
I don't even know what to say. BBW lawsuit. We're into the second hour, and that's the third hour story or first hour story. So the yesterday's show is up today. So we're going to go ahead and bail out of that. Katlin Jenner supporting the ban thing. I support the ban on again, transgender athletes in sports with people of a biological gender. I don't support that. I don't think that's fair. All right, so we have a video from Texas, the last thing of our first hour story stuff. Then we'll finish the first hour. We'll bring it in under the wire. I know a beautiful girl that escaped Argentina. It's really bad there now. Looks like the lead guitar player for Electric Hellfire Club. I don't know Electric Hellfire Club. That one's outside of my... Johnny, first trailer just dropped for Marvel's 1943 Rise of Hydra, the Captain America and Black Panther game Looks really good. 2.5 minutes long. Maybe later. I didn't even know that was a game. Interesting. I'll get to that perhaps. The parkour amateur vaulted off whatever. Yeah, screw it. There's probably Nazis. We'll give it a second. Let's see what this game trailer is, and then we'll get to the parkour video. Boop.
They're combing the streets. Searching house to house.
So wait a minute. It has Captain America and Black Panther. So it's obviously not like the Black Panther from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So it's the Panther before the Panther. Hey, is the Panther gonna fight a Panzer?
If they arrest you two, they will take you to their headquarters, and you will not return.
Name one person that's happened to. That is such preposterous bullshit. Back in World War II time period, 1943 Rise of Hydra. Yeah, back during World War II, the Germans were what, abducting people, and they were just disappearing. What, like a couple million?
I'm more concerned with a 6-foot cat man who's got claws that can cut through vibranium alloy. By my count, that makes 2 super soldiers loose in Paris.
3, counting you.
And that's 2 too many.
I'll be there before the sun rises. Before the Germans, before that American. The Eye of Force has been found.
Again,
Please, just stick to the rooftops.
Panther on Panther, keep it clean, sir. I mean, I don't know. Following the great new theme song. Who's that cripple that's kind of a jerk? All because his legs don't work. It's Johnny. I like it. Landers. There were a lot more colored people in this game's version of history 80 years ago.
Be careful, Stankwasami.
Well, I'll be honest. In this game's version of history, there's an entire, otherworldly continent of people. They're all people of color, and it's again a superpower, global, strong enough to take over the whole world. And not only do they not do that, they literally hide from everybody and don't do anything to help any of the disparaged black people all over the world and all the slavery and all that stuff. And then, of course, when World War II happens, they also, again, sit out for a while a bunch of Germans wipe out a bunch of Jewish people. Because, I mean, honestly, if you sit back and squint, it's mostly just white on white, so who cares? But
when am I not?
It's better if I tackle this one alone.
You may encounter some obstacles.
That won't be a problem. Our cat friend is definitely here, too. By the look of things, he's not very far ahead.
The American boy is right on your heels.
Who the hell are you?
If you wanted us dead, we'd be dead. So what do you want?
Answers.
That's far enough!
Stay out of my way!
Stand aside!
I do not take orders from anyone!
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
If it was a movie, I'd be still very bleh. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and say no. I'm going to just go ahead and tap out. I'm just going to go right there. Just go, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't know what it is with video game. I don't like playing video games as characters. Like the last Marvel game I got into was like a turn-based card game kind of a thing. Even then, I got into it to kind of watch it as a movie thing. So, and let's just, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I do not take orders from the white man. Well, to be fair, he said anyone. I feel like that includes the white man, the brown man, the blue man group, you know? It's the whole caboodle. Well, there we go. Thank you. Marvel Snap. Was it, Johnny? No, Saint Caesar, not Marvel Snap. The one I played is fuck, what's that? What's that damn game called now? It's I don't remember what the name of it is now. Fuck, I'm having trouble. I haven't played it in a while. It's a big game for my daughter because she likes Spider-Man, so she just likes the missions where we send out Spider-Man and she watches Spider-Man do Spidey stuff. So, but no, it was not Marvel Snap. At any rate, let's get over. I suppose this is from superheroes to real world people doing crazy shit. We have a man in Texas, and I don't know why, but apparently he's on the roof of a Whataburger. And I'm guessing people want him off the roof of the Whataburger. Looks like we have the fire department and some police officers. Seems like he's going to get taken downtown. Your daughter sounds pretty cool. Spider-Man kicks ass. Yeah, she loves watching Spidey fly around the map and beat the shit out of everybody. Because, like I said, it's a turn-based game with like power-up cards to decide what you do in your turn and stuff. And it's just a thing. Like we plan it all out. He's Tony Stark from Iron Man 2. Maybe. Here we what did Mikey say? I just ripped 3 1-liters of straight keef back to back. Oh, 1 hit. I just ripped 3 1-hitters of straight keef back to back. I'll be lit in a minute or two. That sounds like a lot. You'll be like this guy. No audio? Really? Oh, and he's up and he's away. Hot damn. All right, we're going to bring him in. Oh, and he doesn't take no for an answer. Oh, he fucking zigzagged him. He's loose. The juice is loose. Please tell me he got away. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Why the hell was he on the roof? They are not letting him up. He's going. Okay, thank God. I saw that shirt for a moment. I was like, why is there a pride flag here? Never mind, it's just a really horrible shirt. Oh, I want to know where he went. Nagashuka saying no fall damage. Hell yeah. Right? Like, that was hacks, man. How did you pull that off? That's not how that's supposed to work. You're supposed to break something. How did you not take fall damage? I slide down the side of the hill and I kind of glitch it out. I'm falling, but I'm technically standing at the same time, so it just doesn't happen. Where are his webs? I don't know where his webs were, but I'll tell you this. That man got some jump game. Those legs landed pretty good, and he had like a dad bod, but he made it work. And he evaded all of them. I really hope he made it. Hold on. I need to do all right. So here we go. We're going to do this. So this video didn't have any audio, so we've gone ahead and we are going to fix that. And now we're going to play back at speed 75. He needs to make it. It's too beautiful. I need to see this man escape the custody of the cops. It ends too abruptly. Because he gets through them all. No, thank you. No autographs, sir. I have to know that he made it. I have to know that he made it. I have to. Nickelback Hero is a good fit for this. I don't know. We're gonna be here all day if we just start playing different songs for that. Let's see. Let's go pop this out again. Let's do. Where did it go? Shit. Where's my YouTube thing on here? It's got to be over here. There we are. All right. Let's do this.
I'm so high, I can hear heaven. Oh, but heaven, no heaven down in me. And they say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. Fall on the ground. Play Jump Around and Jump, Aerosmith. Now it's just people doing requests. What, we're going to just sit here all day and just do requests? Now just play this song to it. All right, we'll give it one more go. Jump Around Aerosmith. Don't know if I know what that one is. Play Jump Around and Jump. St. Caesar, $5 request. He says after he gets a free one. I like how this guy, hey, yeah, you should charge $5 for people to request the song to play along with this bit. So do I do that retroactively? Walk This Way. All I have is Walk This Way for Jump Around and Jump. House of Pain, Jump Around. Yeah, I don't know what Jump Around and Jump by Aerosmith. Oh, play Jump Around and Jump, Aerosmith. The two different songs. All right, the whole thing's dead now. With you got to pick a speed. Don't link things and then say a band name. Like, all right, yeah, they're two different songs. Fucking pick one, okay? This was a random thing that we had going just for a moment here. To play this one and play this and then do the bit again with this one. Like, okay, pick a speed, man. We're halfway through the second hour. I haven't even loaded the stories yet. It was just supposed to be a fun thing, talking about a parkour who vaulted right over the cops. And again, did he get away, though? The dude was cornered by the cops and the fire department on the roof of a Whataburger, but he decided to take the opportunity to continue to flee police, jumped off the building onto the Forerunner, past about 50 cops and a dozen firemen, and back through the shopping center parking lot. But did he get away? Nagashuka saying, playing You Can't Touch This would just be, again, cliche. Yeah. Well, it would have been a thing. We could have. I don't know. Maybe. But the bits are done now because we closed it. We never overplay bits. No. I overplay bits like a crazy person. That's not it at all. It's just I get very in my own head, and you can't sidetrack me with putting two songs together. Play Jump Around and Jump, Aerosmith. Pick one. is what I'm saying. Next time, just like, oh, play this one. And then maybe make that as a second suggestion. Play that one. The clip's too short, too, though. It's only 10 seconds long. We had to slow it down to 75% to keep it to work for the most part. All righty, so let's get our second hour stories. Clear this one out here. Parkour dude is really my hero. But Texas proving that they can do it just as well as Florida. There we go. And boom, first hour story's out. Alrighty, so we've got a show going for another 2 hours. Thank you for being here. We've got a lot of stuff for the second hour that I should have to mute the audio for quick. We'll do that, and then we'll pull up my Hemponics thing and talk about them. I said I'm sorry. Jeez, fuck my ripped asshole. No, dude, you don't get to just apologize for it and move on. It's not how it works here. I'm going to hold you to account for this. We had a whole thing going, and I just realized I didn't... have to thin out the beard again. And what's with him growing a beard? Looks gay. Just going to say it. Yeah, sure, the ladies love it. I'm sure they love it. They love making you their little poodle. Do a dance for us, monkey boy. Yeah, we like the beard. You look awesome in it. Great. Sure. Race War! Thank you, Beast of Busco. Let's go ahead and load up the second hour stories. So again, we have a man from Montreal who returned from vacation to find some alarming news about himself. We also have a story. Yeah, load, you bugger. We have a story out of Atlanta. A mom, apparently, it's never, you know what they say as a mother, the most important job you have is teaching your daughter the skills she needs to survive in the world and thrive. And thankfully, we have a video of a mother in Atlanta doing exactly that. We also have a video of a person named, you know what? Shitting Shitter. I don't know how YouTube allows it, but Shitting Shitter is a near 500 subscribers and posted a video a day ago that made its way to me, so we're going to talk about it. It's about dealing with your problems, which I think we all need to learn how to deal with our problems. Speaking of dealing with problems, we dealt with the sticker problems. Now those have some of them that are available to be placed. All right, and our last story to link in here is, oh yeah, DEI. Literally, woke policies are now going to cause severe health issues. Spy Pigeon, hey Johnny, how's your day going, man? We're doing great. My Prime sub covers my requests, says St. Caesar. Yeah, but then how many times do I get to mark you down for that? Are you gonna just throw it in every time? Like, oh, it should be $5. My Prime sub. I'm like, King Yeti, die. Well, kind of. Let's just say this. It was an unintended side effect, and it totally did happen, and we're going to talk about it. So that's going to be for the end of the second hour stuff. We have 2 hours left in the program. I got to remember now that they can aim. Not all of them. Some of them can be aimed. So... all right, and before we do that, while I'm token on it and thinking about it, let's do this down here. Alrighty, I enjoy a variety of marijuana products, but CBD and CBG are very, very helpful for me. I also use CBN. CB A to Z is... At any rate, I go to a place called Hemponics. There are 2 shops locally in Minnesota, and they do a whole bunch of ordering online. You have to be 21 or older to order from them. They sell a variety of products that are awesome. I highly recommend the gummies and the tinctures, but I also enjoy the vapes, as you see right here. The disposable vapes, same as these babies right here. The HHC, I don't know if I have a preferred one between the HHC and the other ones, but the disposable vapes are super awesome. They're easy to charge, easy to use, and when they're done, you just discard them. Disposable. Beautiful. And where was the one I wanted to talk about? Product type. Bam. Smokable. They've gone and done things with smokables now, and they have THCA flower available in a sliding price scale based on the amount that you get. Black truffle. I'm very, very curious about these, and I'm trying to get some, but they've been out every time I've ordered. Do they have some now? Let's see if we're doing... This product is not available in your region. What? We're going to find out what's going on with that biznitch. Alrighty, so all of that's really, really awesome. I use the vapes and stuff. I'm really excited to try the smokables, but I haven't. I'll be honest, my one complaint about I haven't been able to get smokable flower from them. It's sad. All right, anyways, that's enough about that. We've got that covered. This morning we learned YouTube allows naked women. YouTube allows naked women? Interesting. Do they have to be like body painted or something? Mikey Two Milk's got to go to the bus stop, but I'll be back lurking, listening, judging. Thank you, Mikey. It's really his judgment that's the most important part. You know, I mean, it's what keeps us going. Atomic Ray. I'm in for and then the next comment. See, someone will think you're serious, and then you're gonna have problems. People are like, see, look at this horrible person. You're like, I was joking. It was a joke. You can't hear laughter or sarcasm in text messages, which is why I never type that stuff. Naked news is on YouTube, uncensored, full nude. You can't, no. That, I mean, Jesus, I'm sitting here telling myself if I just get off my ass and like update my graphics and maybe make a new intro and now what? Now I got to do it tops off? Naked news. That's a playlist. That's a playlist. That's a playlist. There's no channel. All right, sometime today. What? I'm not going to show this. I don't care if it's... Oh, they're not naked. What's the news part? There's no news thing. I don't... Again... I don't understand what any of this is. All right. When will you be naked for views, Johnny, says Mr. Q. Never. Nobody wants to see that. Why in God's name would you want to see me naked? Nobody wants to see me naked. That's kind of a sad admission. All right, so that was a weird little wormhole. Thank you for that. Very, very nice of you. We've still got a show going for 2 hours. Let's get back into some other stuff. We did the parkour person. I don't know if I really want to talk about the... we'll do it quick. State Medicaid offices have targeted dead people's homes to recoup their health care costs. So you guys remember when... a lot of people, and I'll be honest, I used to argue against these people, especially when I was younger. A lot of people said that the whole Medicare, Medicaid thing was like insolvent and not very well funded, and the funds were mismanaged, and you know, eventually there'd be death panels and all this other stuff. Yeah, I don't know how close we are to the actual death panels, but they have gotten to the part where they're like, well, since you're dead, can we take all your stuff? Look up transparent or whatever that channel is called. Now, I am going to admit it is very hypocritical, what I'm about to say right now, because I'm about to chastise you for being like, hey, yeah, go look up this or whatever it's called. My last link is Transparent Kelsey. Oh, here we go. All right. Well, we'll put a pin in Transparent Kelsey. And just finish this since we started. So this is out of Washington. As Salvatore Legrand fought cancer and pain, all that came with it, his daughter promised to keep him in the white pitched roof house he worked so hard to buy all those decades ago. So Sandy thought it was a mistake when, a year after her father's death, Massachusetts billed her for $177,000 for her father's Medicaid expenses and threatened to sue for his home if she didn't pay up quickly. The home was everything to her father, but the bill and accompanying threat weren't a mistake. Rather, it's part of a routine process the federal government requires of every state to recover money from the assets of dead people who in their final years relied on Medicaid, the taxpayer-funded health insurance for the poorest Americans. So if you're the poorest Americans and you get Medicare and Medicaid, the minute you die, all of your stuff is theirs? Wow. That's interesting. This month, a Democratic lawmaker proposed scuttling the cruel program altogether. Critics argue the program collects too little, roughly 1% of more than the $150 billion Medicaid spends yearly on long-term care. They also say many states fail to warn people who sign up for Medicaid that big bills and claims to their property might await their families once they die. Yeah, they really don't talk about that. Skeezy Whitefish, bye-bye generational wealth. Yeah. It's really, really interesting. So you're poor, we're going to help you out, but then when you die, we take all your stuff. One, you're not going to get a lot. If these people had a lot of wealth, they'd have better health insurance. So you're not going to get a lot on the onset, but you're also going to guarantee that a poor populace remains a poor populace because they never get any sort of leverage or help up with yeah, just come on in. Yeah, welcome to the show. Fucking cat. All right, so let's get over to this transparent thing. This is scary. I actually have to do I am feeling so vindicated in saying that I want to be off of the government aid and assistance programs and their golden handcuffs. I'm so damn right. I never knew this. I never knew that if I'm on a lot of Medicare and Medicaid stuff, when I die, a bill might come due. I don't have no shit. Fuck. That is creepy. Like, I'm not even saying I'm against it. Can you share a link to that story, please, says Skeezy Whitefish. This is from AP, and yeah, sure. Control C. Control. No, that was not what we wanted. We wanted this one. Boom. Control V. That's the article right there. Legrand says that's how she ended up in a 2-year battle with Massachusetts after her father died. Several years before he died in 2016, she had turned to a local nonprofit for advice on caring for her elderly father. The group suggested she sign him up for Medicaid. She even remembers asking about the house, but was assured the state would only seek the house if it sent her father to a nursing home. He never would have signed on with anything that would put his home in jeopardy, she said. For years, her father got an annual renewal notice from the state's Medicaid office. She says it wasn't until after his death, when the state's demand for $177,000 arrived, that she saw the first bill for his care, which included a brief stint in the hospital for pain from cancer, medications, and hospice. The state settled with Legrand's in 2019 and released its claim on the house. Right, so she was able to get them to feel bad for her, and she was able to keep the house. That's awesome. Great. Good for her. But yet you're not, even if you took the house and you got all that money or whatever the house is worth, I don't believe that happens in Minnesota. I didn't pay a dime for my dad, says Lab Glass. Sweet, I have to die here. Well, that solves 2 of the 3 parts of the equation. The how and the where. I'm kidding. Not dying. I'm just shitting my pants like you wouldn't believe. Not really. Good God. There was a close call earlier today, though, where I was like, uh-oh. Like, real talk. This bowel thing needs to figure itself out, because my butt, like, I can't trust a fart. All right? Like, if we're going to let it all hang out, I can't trust a fart right now. Because I'm like, wait a minute. This one's safe, right? All right. So enough about that Medicare thing. Let's do this transparent thing that Fallen. Thank you, Fallen, for the link. THCA is the decarboxylated form of THC. It's the same thing that gets you high when you eat edibles. Interesting. Interesting, King Yeti. All right, let's... All right. 4K transparent Amazon try-on mirror petite body. 9 days ago. It's a 6-minute video.
My channel, I'm Kelsey, and you guys probably have been enjoying all my other try-on hauls, so why not? Let's do another one. And today's try-on is going to be the super fun neon fishnet transparent mesh Amazon.
Disclaimer, this video is a professional review of clothing focusing on form and function. It is not intended for sexual gratification. This video may contain clothing items that are transparent, and as a result, certain body parts may be visible.
Dresses that I picked out. They are all in one size.
Skeezy Whitefish, are you taking any pre or probiotics? I haven't yet, but that's pretty much the next thing on the list here. We have a variety of things. Viewer discretion advised. I don't know. Should I be worried about this? Is this I don't want to get in trouble on Twitch, because Twitch is weird. Put what you got in your LLC so you can leave it to your kid. We'll have to look into that. That's a lot of work. I also really don't have anything, like, aside from equipment. Like, I have a nice, decent computer, monitors, audio equipment, the DJ setup. The DJ setup is still, what? All in. If somebody were, like, brass tacks right now, like the whole thing, kit caboodle. $3.5. I mean, if we're talking lights and everything, like, yeah, we got to go 4. We got to go 4. There's lights, controllers, smoke machine, fucking disco ball, speakers, subs, stands. The goddamn turntable's $4,000 alone normally, you fucking dick. All right, Steel Toe isn't on Twitch, saying. Right. No, Steel Toe watched it this morning. It's fine. Yeah, they watched it. Fallen says no. What? Mr. Q, Fallen says no. What do you mean no? No, it's not safe? Is it safe? Where's... I don't know why. That one's abort. Fallen says no. Oh, okay. Do not play for Twitch. Yeah. Bail. The thing caught up. He just said no. He just said not to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it in general. You know what? You can watch me watch it. Let's see.
You guys are excited.
This is...
Without further ado, that I'm used to.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
It's like kind of knitted, I guess.
So, it's completely see-through.
Let's get going. So first up, we have this really nice yellow halter fish.
So, she's a bush girl. Alex CL, is it doing it for you? She doesn't look bad. I mean, yay, she's, and I'm getting this just literally off the screen before I accidentally hit the wrong button and get myself in trouble. She doesn't look bad. She looks nice. Twitch allows Amaranth on Twitch. How is this worse? Because Amaranth skates through the rules. Amaranth teases you on Twitch. She shows you cleavage. She shows you things. But she keeps, you know, the nipples covered and the, yeah. She, again, she does all of her fun, naked, naughty stuff on OnlyFans. And the Twitch is just to get people to filter in over there. So good for her. You know what? I'll be honest. Still jealous of the numbers. I wouldn't mind just doing the show and having like viewers to the point where I'm like, we don't worry about it. We do well. We make out with a little bit of money and we carve out our piece of the internet. But you know what? Yeah, whatever. We'll keep fighting. Alrighty. So we are, by the way, that reminds me, we're doing the next Saturday, not this Saturday. Amaranth is the tip of the iceberg, says Alex CL. The tip of the titty iceberg. She makes them enough money that she is exempt from the rules. Skeezy Whitefish, that's partially true. She makes them enough money that she's exempt from the rules. And, like I said, she skates very, very fine line in the rules to not put too much up to really get her in trouble. She gets away with just enough. Like I said, the whole thing's about filtering it in. Time to get a boob job and a small top. I ain't got that kind of cash or that kind of time. Plus, I don't think my body would handle that. I don't want boobs. Mr. Q, if I got a really good boob job, I'd never get a show done. I'd be too busy playing with them. I'd just be like, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's why I could never have boobs. I could never have boobs. I'd just be like, booby, 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 booby. Just fucking weird, man. April and Aaron were hard over that. Yeah, everyone kept saying April and Aaron got super duper horned up over that lady. Cool, good for them. I don't see why it matters. It's, again, so what? Johnny is already a little top heavy. I mean, just because the bottom doesn't work. Alrighty. So let's get to our Montreal man story. A man in Montreal went on vacation. Not terribly surprising. His return was. And so we're going to do that. Let's do this. Oh, I got to put the audio up first. Jesus, at least we caught it.
Well, a Montreal man returned.
Alex L., do you ever feel frustrated with all the viewership getting sucked up by women? No. It's they have I feel they have an unfair advantage in gaining viewership and followership, but that's not their fault. It's because dudes are dumb, and for some dudes, all it takes is, she's pretty, I'm gonna watch her channel and tell her I think she's awesome. She's the best at what she does, and that's just a fact of life. I don't fault the women for that at all. They didn't do anything wrong. They're taking advantage of a natural thing. Dudes are dumb, and they think with their dicks. Is it an advantage they have? Yeah. Most of the world, I have advantages, too. If I didn't have MS, wouldn't give a fuck at all, because I wouldn't be doing streaming all the time. I'd be doing DJ stuff and a whole lot of other things. But I'm in a situation now where that's what we do. So it sucks. Beast of Busco. What? No idea what you're talking about. It sucks that it seems like a lot of female streamers can easily garner, and build an audience, but do you watch Animal Planet? All right, so let's go ahead and hit play on this.
Turn from his extended vacation to some shocking news. The Quebec government thinks he's dead. Olivia O'Malley explains.
Following the death of Futuro's Nick, we hereby inform you that a fine of $1,092 remains unpaid.
Nick Futuro still can't believe he received this letter. In it,
Is he like Canadian by way of California? And what's with the tattoo thing? That looks creepy. Why are your veins tattooed? Are you getting a lot of treatments? Like, I don't understand why you would literally oh, this is where my veins are.
Quebec's Justice Ministry is hoping to collect money from his estate for a speeding ticket. Problem is, Futuros is very much alive.
I was laughing. I was like, wow, that's news to me.
He got a speeding ticket back in 2022. The 34-year-old says he contested it and then left for an extended vacation in Costa Rica.
Completely forgot about it. Came back and I got this letter in the mail.
A 14-page letter with a...
Hey, welcome back. By the way, you're dead. Beast of Busco, I want him to do the race war skit. What do you mean you want me to do the race war skit? You want me to play the video? You can just go look it up. X marks the spot to put the needle. Really? Mr. Q? X marks the spot to, are you being... No, I think he's just... Okay. So yeah, insane in the meme vein. Hello, sir. Have a good day, says one timey. Are you... Hello, sir. Have a good day. So hi, goodbye. This is weird. Okay. Weird fingers. The tattoo is the weird part on the fingers for me. The tattoo is the weird part.
The government logo. Futuro said he was taken aback and is thankful his mother never saw it.
If she would have opened this and I was off on my travels, God forbid, she would say, what's going on?
Futuro says he tried to call the government to prove that he is actually alive, but wasn't able to speak to anyone.
It's very hard to get through. Very hard to get through.
Sometimes it's very hard to get through, but you guys have that perfect social system with all the awesome stuff.
It happens to have some mistakes like this, but it's really, really rare.
Lawyer William Corbatley says Futuros needs to declare that he's alive and quickly.
It won't.
The government fucked up and they said you're dead. So you got to get on this. Sharpish. I hope you have a good day. I here to watch your stream. Well, thank you. I like my stream and a great stream with great viewers. You're goddamn right. Top quality stream with top quality people. R.I.P. Twitch. What? R.I.P. Twitch. What are we RIPing Twitch for? I didn't play anything untoward on Twitch. We're still good on Twitch. Now I'm all freaking out. Yes, Tag, you're a kitten. All right. Let me get my leg up here. Jump in my lap like a crazy little cat. All right, let's get back. The best chatters. We do have the best chatters. God damn it. All right, so back to this guy being dead and it being his fault.
Not only affect this traffic ticket, it would affect all of his, succession and everything.
Futuro says he just wants to prove that he is not a...
I don't know. I mean, he says he's not dead, and I'm looking at him. But I don't know.
Dead man walking.
My next step is just to figure this out and tell them, look, maybe there was a mistake, a typo.
Maybe there was a mistake. Guys, you might have made a mistake. I think there was an accident, a whoopsie doodle, a hootenanny, because I am not dead. I'm right here. I'm alive and well. Cheeseburger. Aw, thanks, Johnny. I've never been top quality before. Don't sell yourself short, cheese. Alrighty. I love my kitten. I love my little kitten. All right, let's say alrighty again.
Who knows?
The Justice Ministry did not reply to our interview request by deadline. Futuros just hopes it gets cleared up soon. Olivia O'Malley, CTV News.
Oh, we hope it gets cleared up soon. We really hate that...
A Montreal man returned from his...
No, we just did that. Back down, lady. I get it. This was your big moment. Oh, government doesn't make mistakes, and they off him to prove it. That got dark. Skeezy whitefish, stay dead, dummy. Yeah, but then I feel like that could be a problem too, because then when you find out that like you've been capitulating in it this whole time. Wait. All right, kitten. Make up your mind, cat. You want to be here, you don't want to be here. You want to be here, you don't want to be here. In my lap, out of my lap. Pick a lane. Cat brain. Alrighty, so yeah, what I mean, it's the government, so it's not like you get to have like a day in court and a rational argument, but I mean, yeah. Couldn't you just kind of be like, hey man, that's your fault? That's the way I feel about that. Who is that Mimi chick in the background? Of the last story? I don't know. I'm guessing a wife or a significant other. Maybe his mom. He did say how he hoped his mom wouldn't find it. If that's his mom, well, hey, no. Alrighty. Ooh. Riley Strain search shifts to... Ooh, we got more on the Riley Strain thing. I might be interested in that. Brave Wilderness is live? Why the fuck is Brave Wilderness live? Open link in new tab. Let's do that one for later. And let's go to this. So we have a story, again, this is from 20 hours ago in Atlanta, I think. So parenting, that's a big thing that I'm a fan of. I believe in proper parenting. I always love seeing parents teaching their kids, again, how to survive in the world.
Police say shows a mother telling her child to steal. Now tips from Fox 5 viewers have led to her arrest. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us tonight for Fox 5 News at 5. I'm Tom Haynes.
I'm Courtney.
We got one!
I just... Do you ever at any point think, right now I'm being a stereotype, and if this were to be brought to light, it would look bad on others. My behavior overall. Does anyone ever do that, or is it just me?
Courtney Bryant, the video was shocking. Police say a mother used her small child to snatch a purse at a busy restaurant.
Now that mother, Kenya Butler, faces charges. Fox 5's Doug Evans broke the story and has the latest developments all new at 5.
Wait a minute.
Noonan police say it was Kenya Butler seen on that surveillance video eating with a group of others at a Noonan restaurant when she is seen getting up from the table with her 7-year-old daughter, then taking that girl to an empty booth and encouraging her to steal an unattended purse. It was this shocking video played on Fox 5 that prompted a number of people to call the Newnan Police Department with the mother's name. The video shows a little girl taking a purse from an empty booth and hiding it as she leaves the restaurant. Police say it's clear to them the mother put the child up to it.
It's clear to them the mother put the child up to it. I don't know about put the child up to it. Can we talk about how quickly she understood pocket that thing and don't let nobody see? Oh, boy. Skeezy Whitefish, thinking only brings trouble and heartache. Well, definitely the heartache one today, because, you know, we gotta get through so much in terms of show content and stuff, and it just breaks my heart not to finish it all. Just left undone. But, all right, you're going to steal a purse. Why? Why? I mean, you couldn't have gone to this restaurant and known, and it just, that thought, that I have the right to take this belonging. I was hoping the kid turned her mom in. Bummer, but at least mom wasn't teaching her to hook. Well, Mr. Q, it's a little early for that. She is only 7. Simmer down now, okay? Whoa, buddy. Whoa. Oh, man. Skeezy Whitefish. Aw, she's teaching her children life skills. All I knew is it was a mom. That's all I knew in the title. All I knew, mom accused of using child to steal purse. That's all I knew. I mean, I called other facts in my head beforehand, but I hated myself for doing it. And I'm sad to say that I was right every time. Apparently, I'm good at this. So, again, Mother of the Year. You got one on your arm. You got one right there. And let's just take everybody's shit without a care.
Of people to call the Newnan Police Department with the mother's name. The video shows a little girl taking a purse from an empty booth and hiding it as she leaves the restaurant. Police say it's clear to them the mother put the child up to it.
After it aired on the media, we received a couple of phone calls that tipped us off, and we were able to identify Kenya Butler as the offender in this case based on those phone calls.
The butler did it. I have waited so long to finally say, and after a thorough investigation, we have determined the butler did it. The butler did it. I mean, in the woman's defense, oh... I'm glad, Landers, that you're considering the woman's defense. Butler from Kenya. No, her name's Kenya Butler. She's not a butler from Kenya, was Fill Some Holes. She's Kenya Butler. Not a butler from Kenya. Kenya Butler. Skeezy Whitefish. Damn, it's always the butler. Right? You know, the hired help. So wait a minute, if Kenya's a butler, does that make her a house? Because they're jokes. All righty, so that's offensive. Well, you know, a mom using her kid to steal a purse is offensive. So if you want to get timid now, go ahead and get that way. I don't give a shit. I was offended when she turned her child into an accessory, by which I mean an accessory to a crime, not a bracelet, or the other ways that most single moms, I'm guessing single, I could be wrong, love to find out I'm wrong, probably right, but Kenya Butler? Suppose if you pay me, Is that a quote? Is that a quote? We finally found out from Clue, right? Was AFK, was this at Popeyes? No, why does it have to be Popeyes? Why? That is insulting, Skeezy. Why does it have to be Popeyes? It's a lady who convinced a child to steal a purse. We have no idea about the restaurant. It was in Atlanta. Actually, wait, there's Popeyes in Atlanta.
The woman's been identified as a Union City mother of three, 27-year-old Kenya Butler. She's charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor and theft by taking. Her 7-year-old daughter is not the one in trouble here. Police say the mother is the one seen on the surveillance video taking.
Her 7-year-old daughter is not in trouble here. Yeah, give it a decade. Come on, I'll take that bet. Mr. Q, in and out of lockdown. All right. Okay. She kind of looks like Curious. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Their faces are all blurred, okay? How could you say that about a little child? That is insulting, Landers, and I am glad that I kind of read it before I said it with the Rumble chat. Very glad that that's not on the screen.
Taking the girl over to the empty booth, saying something to the child, and then watching as the little girl leaves with the purse. Police say the group with the mother quickly left the restaurant after the purse was taken, skipping out on a more than $500 bill. Police are still trying to...
So, I was wrong on the single mother part. She's apparently with fake love Nick Sex. What the heck is this shirt?
No, identify this man, who police say it appears from the surveillance video is the one responsible for the bill. If you can help Noonan police identify...
So they stole a purse and skipped out on a $500 bill. Oh. St. Caesar, confirmed, not a Popeyes. Cheeseburger pie. Talk about burying the lead, right? I want to know more about fake love. Why wasn't fake love in the video? I want footage of fake love. Oh my God. That is hilarious. Wow, let's go quick. What do you mean, let's go quick? Like, you mean them? Like, wow, let's go quick. We just stole a purse. We better book it. I mean, at least use the stolen purse to pay the $500 bill. A little less suspicion. You have to know you're getting caught when you leave the $500 bill. That alone makes you super suspicious. They're going to figure out who you are. And then the purses on the theft thing is just that. Like, not only are you not going to get away with that, like you, and obviously didn't. Where did you think that was going to go? Who? We're going to need a valid credit card or cash deposit up front coming soon to a restaurant near you. No, I don't think so, because dine and dashing isn't that big an issue. But I would say this is not the first time we've seen people who just go up and take money off of a table. Like, we saw a video where someone laid out their tip money on the table, like all around the table. Oh, it was cute. It's fun. When they clean the table, they're picking up their cash. Well, guess what? That waitress or waiter never got that tip because another person, and we don't need to talk about the parts we already know, another person came by and decided to just scoop up all that money and then leave. And I always want to see those things in person. I want to see them in person so I can yell at these people. It's so disgusting. All right, let's close that out. That got another view while I was watching it. Cool. I helped. Okay. All right, so this is just live. Holy Jesus, the chat is moving a mile a minute on the search for missing Missouri student Riley Strain. So they're just, oh, it's just footage of. So we're just looking for a body. We're just looking for a floater. There's people at a dam. Why do we have people at a dam? Are we worried he got sucked in? Skeezy whitefish and trucker 18-wheeler. Again, we don't need to talk about those parts. I'm just saying human behavior in general. Human behavior in general. And let's not be bullshit about it. There's plenty of white people that'll go up and take money off of a table too. So, I mean, it's really not like, oh, Landers, gee, talk about breaking the stereotype. Which part, Landers? The fact that there was a dude in the picture, or that she had the kids do it? Perhaps the strain was more than she could bear. Follow the great saying, my Link is super cute. At any rate, let's go to this. And let's see Fallen the Great's super cute Link. Okay, what's Fallen the Great's super cute Link?
You don't know. So who ate them all?
Someone come round and they just ate them all.
Someone come around and ate the cakes?
Yeah.
So someone broke into a home and ate Mr. Kipling's Angel Slices. Didn't take the TV, didn't take, you know, some jewellery. They took these cakes.
And it was a black man.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty like that. That is funny. I'll give you this. That was funny. $98 subscribers. Oh, Jesus. That's not it. I think she's lying. I don't think that's true. Look, I dare to say this
Slices. Didn't take the TV.
This quasi-cute, quasi-weird. She's at that weird age where she's young and it's cute, but she's also kind of fugly because her head's still figuring out its shape.
Take, you know, some jewellery. They took these cakes.
And it was a black man.
It's the face. It's the face. You don't just, that's not genetics. Somebody taught you that, ma'am. Somebody taught you that, and that is racism. Lab Glass saying, I peed. Well, you know what? Good for you. Somebody taught you that, and you should be ashamed. Well, you shouldn't be ashamed. Whoever taught you that should be ashamed. You need to grow and learn. There's still a chance for you, ma'am. But whoever taught you that, I blame mom. Notice there wasn't a dude in that video. Oh my God, Lander's saying, yes, the dad. I guess we completely overlooked that angle. We got so hopped up because someone told us it was adorable and then it seemed kind of racist. And then we got so caught up in that moment, we could have completely overlooked an entirely plausible situation. That ivory-skinned little girl is the daughter of a black man. And that's what it was. It was dad. I'll be honest, I've eaten a few treats of the kids before. And let's be clear. We all know one guy that's had a few of the snacks. So, all right, thank you for that video. We have a show going for about another hour. It was the butler. It was the butler did it. So we're going to cover the last of our second hour stories. Then we'll probably get into the third hour stuff. We'll be going again until 5:30. If you want to support the show, there's the PayPal, the Venmo, all of that. Times are getting tight. So we're running out of that pre-show goal thing. So we'll see how things go. But that would be awesome. We've had a little bit on the PayPal and stuff earlier. Thank you to people who did that. So we're down to whatever we make today on Twitch and $30 the show goal. So that, wherever it lands. Our next story, I was going to do, we did the Riley thing. So we have a story. This lady, apparently, is it Elspeth? 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 Elizabeth? Elizabeth. I don't, whatever. Elizabeth Doomer? Elizabeth Doomer Wrigley has warned that the impartiality of civil service is under threat. I'm guessing that's her. She's a lawyer who has been sued after saying only women can have periods. She shared gender-critical statements at DFRA. DeFera. Whatever DeFera is. I have no idea what DeFera is. My GPS blared over it the first time, but that's funny. Well, thank you, Trucker. Thank you for that. Poor lady has the leftist retards after her. I mean, kind of. Again, I hate that, and this is in England, which is sad because it means nowhere safe. So, lawyer, again, I keep butchering her name. She works with an organization connected to Britain's Department for the Environment, Food, and Rural Affairs. She was one of 3 people who signed a letter to the department last October warning of a totalitarian crackdown on anyone who criticized the gender Nazis, saying that the government's equal, impartial treatment of citizens was at risk of being lost. Oh. The confidential letter seen by the Times makes serious claims about a small number of active gender ideologues embedded in the civil service who brief against ministers and seek to alter official documents. She will appear at an employment tribunal next week, accused of harassment for several comments and posts shared in the workplace. An employee of another body affiliated to the department is suing the government department for allowing the network to exist and Wrigley for her personal views. The network? What network? All right, so she leads SEEN, Sex, Equality, and Equity Network, a group of civil servants who think men can't be women and that the trans Gestapo shouldn't run the government. Oh. I'm being sued for comments and posts made in the workplace, including a statement made during a seminar on women and autism in which I stated that only women menstruate. Yeah, that's kind of a fact. And I'll give you another hot fact. Some women don't menstruate after they've had a hysterectomy, for example. But you know who's never had a hysterectomy? People who don't have a uterus. So if you were a man and you became a woman, technically you're a woman with a hysterectomy. So again, you don't menstruate because you don't got the bits. Look, if you're bleeding regularly, it's a bad thing. They shouldn't, but they do, so you should probably shut up. What? Sued for stating biological facts makes sense. Right. It totally makes sense. So a post listed 9 protected characteristics from the Equity Act, which highlighted that gender expression, gender identity, and gender were not listed as protected characteristics. This followed errors in staff training where some and all of these were included. Oh, good God. So a internal work message between people, she has to be roasted at the spit for all of this. Why do we have to curtail to this stuff? You know what? Who is it? It was Scruffy D25, whatever his new name is. He was the one who was always just like, oh, this, that, other. I'll tell you this. I'm not bowing down for another like COVID event, and I've had it with the trans thing. All right, I've had it with the trans thing. A person's body is their choice, and as an adult, I'm not sitting here saying you can't do that stuff to yourself, but I'm saying I've had it with the push that's been going on. So, anyways, we don't want to sit on that. It's just sad. It's just sad. And that's the second hour. So it's not surprising, but that's where we are now, where lawyers are getting sued over a statement, again, of factual accuracy. So, you know what we need? We need advice on how to deal with our problems. And so I give you I kid you not, his name is Shitting Shitter. SHIDDING SHIDDER. He is apparently is hashtag funny, hashtag comedy video. So we have a comedy video about dealing with your problems. Skeezy Whitefish, you'll bow, they aren't asking. Well, let me tell you that this one on the trans community, well, then I'm fighting. Because I'm not saying what a person can do with their body. I'm a big believer in body autonomy. But I also believe that you shouldn't be modifying your body on a level like that when you're, in puberty or pre-puberty. But I will say overall, again, the whole like, we have to be here, we have to teach this stuff, this is acceptable, we're acceptable, I'm a woman, blah, blah, blah. No. I'm not playing that game with you anymore. Like, I was willing to let you say that to yourself and me not outwardly confront you with it because it was a problem for you. But that pushed you even further. So now I'm pushing back, and my pushback is you're allowed to believe that, but you're nuts because that's not factually accurate at all. Moving on. But yes, let's learn to deal with our problems.
People deal with problems.
All right, so... Okay, so we have someone who looks like he will eventually be a serial killer with Aaron's gut. Hey, it's anyways. So, and then you've got Call of Duty Warzone and a clearly fake gun with an orange tip on it. You know what says badass? Fake gun.
Hey, motherfucker.
Okay. What?
Hey, motherfucker.
Dude. Clean your floor, man. You put it up close. Hashtag Aaron's gut. Thank you. I like that. I liked Aaron's gut. Aaron's gut was good. Future mall shooter. Yeah, I don't. I guess this is supposed to be funny. I don't know. Maybe I'm stopping it too much for the comedy part to take hold. But I am gonna say this, dude. If you're gonna do this and film this, like, fucking run a vacuum over it once. There's a crumpled piece of paper here, and I don't think it's there as part of your set design. I think you literally just like, this is good enough. This'll do me. I can't even focus on the bit right now. I'm trying to figure out whether or not this thing right here is a piece of weed or carpet fuzz. Is that weed or carpet fuzz? I could go either way. This looks like a piece of straw down here by the chat. This looks like food crumbs and bits. That looks like a piece of paper, dirt, maybe, I don't know, fucking oatmeal. What? Again, why is your floor this dirty? Why are you laying on this floor? Oh.
No.
Okay, we're 25 minutes in, and we're back to the dude with the... How do you make a 2-minute video of this? 2.5 minutes. Chip crumbs on the carpet. Let ants in. He needs friends. I don't know, man. We've seen this person's conflict resolution skills. I don't know that this person needs friends. So now he's aiming the gun at the screen and playing gun noises. What about this is funny? Other than the fact that you kind of look like Tom Green. Oh, boy. All right. I have to send this to Aaron and be like, hey, dude, times are tough for Tom Green. I guess here's the new Bum Bum song. Here you go, buddy. Here's what he's doing lately. Oh, yay. And we're playing more. By the way, shotgun noises for a pistol. I'm waiting for the funny part. Yeah, I realize I paused it, but even if I hadn't, what's funny about this? Okay, so we just... All right. When can we use these videos as someone's admission of needing psychiatric help? When? Nice Doom 1 sounds, asshole. Right. Yeah, dude. Nice fucking... Everybody's got a soundbar, bitch. Where is it? Now, you said that, and I have to do this. I think it's... Is it on 3?
You invincible headshot scripted cheater.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing? What is this? I feel like this is the video we need to play. We're like, all right, so something needs to be done about Tom. Tom is, well, he's making these videos and he's putting them on the internet. Look, they say dance like nobody's watching. But if you film yourself dancing like nobody's watching and then you put it on the internet, then you're literally dancing like everybody's watching because they kind of are. And it's not okay. It's not okay. This is a sign of a man in danger. Why are you covering your mouth? He has to cover his mouth.
You just don't turn it.
He has to cover his mouth because, oh, wait, no, you know why he had to cover his mouth?
Your mouth all glued up with Connie juice. I asked you a question.
Oh.
We shot a lot of people together. It's been great.
What the... Again, the dude posted this as a comedy. What about this is funny? If you think this is funny, I think that says something about you. Saint Caesar, that drop doesn't even fit. Again, I don't get how the video is called How to Deal with Problems.
How people should deal with problems.
Oh, wait. So that was how people do deal with problems. Oh, I see. And now this is how people should. Okay, so that was the bad example. No. No, it's a pothead. God damn it. Dude, you're making us look bad. Oh. Can we go back to the part where you're wielding a gun? Oh my god. My cats are looking for your cat again. Well, he's around. I don't know where he is, but Tegra's making noise. St. Caesar. Sorry, Johnny. LOL. Weed, right? 420, blaze it. But this is, again, okay, so you made a stew. I wish everyone would quit shooting each other and just start smoking with each other, man. Marijuana is not a solution for everyone. There is no such thing as a solution for everyone. So when you have a problem, you should not solve it by smoking weed. Why? As your floor proves, you don't get a whole lot done when you solve your problem smoking marijuana. Wow. There's a call coming from inside the house. He had dank nuggies. Well, it does answer one thing. We were saying carpet fuzz or weed. I would now proudly proclaim that was marijuana on his carpet. So that was definitely marijuana on his carpet. Marijuana, weed on his carpet. All right, let's go ahead and press play and keep going. We've got an hour left in the show. We haven't had any hype trains or anything else. We have had a $20 donation come in, so that's great. We've had a bunch of stickers move through, so that's nice. And we'll see where that all lands going forward. So we smoke weed to deal with our problems. Okay. Okay. Yeah, get that air freshener out. Because you know what he is? He's a person of cleanliness.
Honestly, homeless man, you shouldn't have been laying on the sidewalk.
So it's a homeless man laying on the sidewalk? This is getting worse. Why?
I mean, come on, this is a sidewalk. People are trying to walk here.
You know that homeless person beats the shit out of you and takes your weed, right? Hey, homeless guy. Stop being homeless. Yeah, they're going to beat the crap out of you and take your weed, okay? Nice sweatpants, dork, man. Yeah, the sweatpants are even... Johnny, if you smoke weed, it will literally end the homeless and cure your broken legs. Okay, Bobby, I would love to believe you, but we've been at this for a while. Ain't seen a whole lot of results yet. So when can we start seeing that leg fixing stuff happen? How much more? How many more? I've gone through literal bales of marijuana at this point if we put it all together. I wish people would dress like they might have a job. Oh, what makes you think he doesn't have a job? I bet he has a very, very amazing job at GameStop, and he loves it there. They think these jokes are funny. And my cat just knocked over my oneie. Hey, that rhymes. We got a little bit less than an hour left in the show, and very happy to have all of you. We've had a little bit of support, so thank you for that. And we're going to keep going for this last hour. Will you pick a lane, Cat? Now you rewound it, and I don't know that I have the strength to do this. Oh, wait, nope. That was where we smoked weed.
It shouldn't have been laying on the sidewalk.
You shouldn't have been laying on the sidewalk. All right. 1, if we're going to make a little skit, can we write a script? 2, why are you talking like you're missing some of your teeth or you're drunk? Did you make this when you were drunk? He's not smart enough to work at GameStop. He needs to know PC part prices and has to be able to do math. Not in America. He's got Aaron's facial hair. Yeah, and Aaron's jealous of his actual hair. What in the actual fuck? What in the actual... He's just humping a guitar. He's masturbating with the guitar. Guitar sex. Yeah. St. Caesar. Okay, I want my Twitch Prime back. No. All right, I can't go through this anymore. I can't believe that's a thing. Bobby Below, that's definitely Aaron. No. Was Phil Hole. See what weed does? I've never gotten so high that I had to F a musical instrument. I've had a few good trips, a few good rides, a nice high from time to time. I've never wanted to fuck a guitar or pretend a guitar was my dick while I humped it. This is, again, a man who does not have enough going on in his life. Clued again by, if we can go to this still frame one last time, you've had a Call of Duty Warzone mobile coming March 21st. You've had a Call of Duty Battle Pass game screen. So somewhere between matches of Call of Duty, you decided filming this from a weirdly ground level angle was a good idea. Aaron smoked one whole pot. Now he's humping a guitar on top of a homeless. Again, no, this definitely... I understand you have a fascination, right? I get it. But this definitely isn't Aaron. There's so many facial features. Way different. Good God, I don't need to fall asleep now. So many facial features are way different. One, again, mountain of hair. Big old schnoz. This looks more like a young Nick Rekieta more than Aaron Imholt. But we can agree. Definitely Aaron Gut. Definitely Aaron Gut. But yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Call of Duty poster, this whole thing. You are someone who is definitely living alone. And, oh boy. Mr. Q, oh, come on. He's the coolest guy. All right, I took it off the screen because I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, so the video ends with slap the bass. I hate it even more now. It's supposed to look sexual, but he's saying slap the bass. You suck at this. Oh, my God. Somebody said this is good. Sadly, this was uploaded 15 years too late. This is classic YouTube material right here. Oh, no. Again, classic YouTube. This is I was right on. This is people who think Tom Green was funny. Just again, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You were dumb. He had sex with a pillow after. Yeah, and it was still non-consensual. I'm joking. I'm sure the pillow said yes. Hope so. All right, so we've got the woke doctor's story, and then we've got the squatters thing. I think we'll do the woke doctor story first, because the woke doctor story is more fun, and the squatters one's got a video, so we can have fun with that. And then we've got the whole third hour wide open to do. And there's only about, 45 minutes left in the show. And so we'll get all of that going. What's this? Nope. Don't really care about that stuff right now. So again, we'll get through this. We'll do the whole thing, and then we'll keep you guys company for another 45 minutes. If you want to help support the show, we certainly appreciate it. We have the bits, the subs, the sound drops. You can gift them, donate stuff. That'd be great. We say thank you. So the woke doctors thought a tool that accounts for ethnic differences in kidney function was racist. And because of that reason, they decided in their infinite wisdom that they had to remove it. Because we can't have doctors using a tool that accounts for ethnic differences. That's racism, right? I mean, why, when it comes to kidneys and organs, would you want someone who's maybe in the same racial ethnicity as you? Any reason in particular why it might be a factor? Oh my God, we're dumb. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
The sad truth is that cock size is the smallest it's ever been in recorded history.
Thank you, WasFillSomeHoles, for the 50 bits and the stream sticker. Again, doctors thought a tool accounting for ethnic differences was racist. So, one of the differences is black people tend to have higher serum creatine concentrations that white people, up to 6 times higher. This, what a normal for a black person might be end-stage kidney disease for a white person. Okay, so when it comes to kidneys, there's actually a reason why we might want to, I don't know, pay attention to someone's ethnicity. These differences have been assumed to be largely related to race-related differences in body composition, especially muscle mass. Go on. So, the wokies who have taken over the once prestigious institutions.
What do you know about illegal narcotics?
Thank you, LabGlass, for the 100 bits. I really appreciate that. That's super awesome. The national academies like Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine, the American Society of Nephrology, the National Kidney Foundation, NKF, and the Organ Procurement and Transplant Network have all come together and decided that this sciencey stuff that saved people's lives is actually systemic racism, so they deleted the much-needed race-based constraints for the kidney scores. According to a team of researchers publishing in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology, the new formula will deem more than 10 million non-black patients to have either less severe chronic kidney disease or no disease at all, while deeming more than 1 million black patients to have more severe disease or to have disease for the first time, because the new formula doesn't include necessary racial adjustments. Oh, boy. They took my freaking kidney. Why? They told me I had kidney failure. Nah, it just turns out you're black. I get it that there was a point in history we didn't get along, and I get that there's a difference. Some of us are white, some of us are not white, all that good stuff. But to act like that there is no difference in there that we have to acknowledge genetically, scientifically, I feel like just the fact that literally our skin is different colors, it means that whatever's in you and whatever's in me, the makeup ain't the same. Doesn't mean it's bad. That voice crack was, though. Voice crack was horrible. How much? We got water left? Yeah. I still got water left because I keep it at a safe but reachable distance. Somebody should learn that. And we all know who he is. But again, safe and reachable. Since January 1st of 2023, 6,103 black people have displaced white people with more severe kidney disease on the list, increasing wait times for sicker kidney patients by 1.7 years, and 491 less sick patients actually received a kidney transplant because of their race. So, my question is, do we count those as reparations? I mean, we literally gave you a kidney. Like, come on, man, that's got to be worth something. And we did it before the white guy. I want someone to get a kidney that doesn't need a kidney transplant. I know this is a horrible desire, but I'm a dick. I want someone to get a kidney transplant that doesn't actually need it. And then to literally just be like, well, why the heck did you guys take out my perfectly functional kidney? I could have, diet, exercise, medication. I could have been fine. Now I've got this kidney transplant thing that I'm going, you took out my kidneys and gave, why? Well, you're black. Again, that's not the reason they would tell him, obviously, but that is the reason they're doing it. Well, you're black. You know what? I'm not even getting the... Well, screw it. It's close enough, isn't it? Is it? Where'd it go? There it is. I got the money back. Hooray. Okay, so we have a show for another 30 minutes. That was our... that was one... Oh, we still have one left. That was our second to last second hour story. And this is our last one. I don't know. You know what? Saint Caesar called that song out earlier, and that wasn't the time. I knew it wasn't the time. I didn't know why until just now. But that wasn't the time, and I don't have it at hand now. I really need it now for this story. A man devoted to eliminating squatters taking over. Well, I don't know about Southern California homes. I don't know if we need to focus on those. But I like the idea that we're having, I think, vigilante, like Batman level people coming to stop squatters. That is great. The anti-squats are becoming a thing. Rusty Grammar, for your race. Yes, for your race. Let's go ahead and... Race war.
Now at 10:30, squatters destroying property and moving into empty homes, refusing to leave. It's a growing problem in Southern California. Now there's a possible solution, a way to squash the
gun violence. A way to squash the squatters. So wait a minute, you're going to have what, like fat people sit on them? You're going to step on them? How do you squash the squatters? I don't like this tagline you're giving it, which I'm sitting in front of the Chiron. So squashing the squatters, you guys maybe can't see. Dale Gribble tried to donate a kidney to NHRA drag race legend John Force, only to find out John didn't need it after all. Really? I'm going to allow this because, again, Cheeseburger's not and I'm going to wipe the chat so some random person doesn't see that and then think something. But again, then I get we're quoting the whitest kids you know bit. A race war. I love people quote that stuff in the chat and then just like, oh, what? We're just talking in the chat. Right, but it's on the screen and some random person sees this without context, and I'm talking, and all of a sudden it just says race war all over on the screen. Fat people squatting, but Melton lives in Vegas. I mean, yeah, but no, they're squashing the squatters. I don't know. They'd be needing the fat people to squash the squatters. How are we squashing the squatters? Are we teaching the squatters to play squash? Are we getting them out of the house to play squash, and then we change the locks? I mean, we could solve a lot of this because these particular people in question, which I find this super funny, by the way, we haven't dealt with this squatter problem at all when it's just some guy taking a house from some people in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, Ohio. But after a whole bunch of really nice houses in Southern California start getting lived in by a bunch of migrant families, they're like, yeah, let's just take a Malibu mansion. There's nobody here. Now people get pissed. I get it.
Squatters. He calls himself the squatter hunter, and for a price, he can...
I'm the squatter hunter. Honey, you got duped. He's not. No. No, he wants you to squat for him. I mean, at least credit to him for taste. But no, honey, don't squat for this man. And you, why do you look like you're chubbing at the idea of a man that's calling himself the squat hunter?
Get rid of the unwanted guests.
Chris Wolf is live in the Hollywood Hills with a look at how he does it. Chris.
Yeah, Micah and Sam, it's an incredible story. He has dedicated his life to helping homeowners clear their properties of squatters, and he's
yes, he comes in and he says to people, he says, "Who are you?" And they say, literally to his face, every single time, to a man, they all say, "I'm a homeowner. I'm a homeowner."
fighting to change the laws that allow these intruders to do what they do. He recently removed a squatter from a home here in the Hollywood Hills. The victim...
I really want to see like an Alabama man with like buck teeth and a hat, just like, I grabbed him by the ankles and I dragged him out. He kicking and screaming a bit, but you know, they get ornery around mating season. I hear this guy is catching Pokemon, one specific type, Squirtle. The neighborhood has a talent to calling him the Squirt Hunter. No. All right.
An elderly woman, so meet the Squatter Hunter.
What do you have to say for yourself? You going to talk to me now?
Tonight you want to talk?
Yeah,
have a civil conversation?
Yeah.
At 9 o'clock in the night?
Now you want to talk and have a simple conversation at 9 o'clock at night? Well, I mean, you are breaking into this house. I really, is there more of this footage? Can I see the what are we calling him? The squat master? The squat hunter? Again, the squat hunter. The squatter hunter. You can't even say squatter hunter. Even squatter hunter doesn't sound right. The squatter hunter. Right. The squatter hunter. Let's go ahead and go. Let's see what we got going here. We all know that's not water he's drinking. It's Aaron's fresh bro broth. What are you talking about? In my cup? No. That is water with a little bit of Mio.
Are you serious?
Caught in the act, caught on camera, squeezing out squatters.
I have a lease for this property.
I don't care.
Caught in the act, caught on camera, squeezing out squatters. That sounds like a bathroom thing. And by the way, guys, it's awfully interesting how you want to penalize and punish these criminals, but the whole lot of other ones you just don't seem to care about.
At 9 o'clock in the night? Are you serious?
Caught in the act, caught on camera, squeezing out squatters.
I have a lease for this property.
I don't care.
You've heard and seen the horror stories, many here on KTLA. Intruders gaining entry or breaking into unoccupied homes and residences, in some cases mansions, throwing wild parties and living rent and care free. The number of cases seems to be growing, and one man close to the situation says many offenders are not necessarily homeless, but rather career criminals looking for easy street. Well, now they've met their match.
See, I flipped the hat around and it's like a switch. And it says, get out. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Jesus Christ.
Say, anti-squatter activist, squatter hunter, squatter remover, just...
Call yourself the squat hunter. Call yourself the squat hunter. Let's see you look yourself in the mirror, you Fred Durst wannabe, if you have to call yourself the squat hunter. Over the squat. Thank you, John Doe. Over the squat. The documentary of this man needs to be called Over the Squat. King Yeti, why did it start me 2 hours ago? What the fuck? Well, welcome here now, King Yeti. If it's a race, I'll lose, but I'll beat Johnny. All right. You're on.
Do what I have to help people get their squatters out.
All right, so you're gonna wanna grab both of the backs of your knees. You want to bring your head as close as you can to your knees and push with your abdomen and just like, what kind of squatters we talking? I'm just super constipated. I heard you can get the squatters out. You're getting it wrong, Johnny. His name is Hunter, so he's the squatter hunter. If it was tribal land, would it be squatter? Oh, rusty grammar. I don't even know what you mean by that. What do you mean by that with that weird spelling? Strange. Alrighty, my squatters just shoot out. Oh, that's not good. That's not, your squatters should never just shoot out. It shouldn't be a lot of work, but again, there should be some effort.
People might call you a type of exterminator.
Hey guys, 100 na squatman.
Squat man. Yeah. I'm the squat man.
California native Flash Shelton is devoting his life to squat.
Wait a minute. His name is Flash Shelton, and he kind of looked like
7-year-old
Carson
California
Daly.
native Flash Shelton is devoting.
Yeah, that kind of looks like, dude, doesn't this look like Carson Daly with a beard? This is like, home not doing nothing Carson Daly. Flash Shelton. Oh my God. Flash. Oh. He'll save every one of us. Hold on. I'm sorry. I can't not do that now. We can't have this opportunity does not show up ever. So I will be damned if I pass this one up. Hold on just a moment. I apologize. We need to get this set up just right. Okay. Fall in the Great. Ooh, how high are you? What makes the red man read? Fall in the Great. I have no idea what we're talking about. All right, let's go back to this.
People might call you a type of exterminator.
Yeah, well.
57-year-old California native Flash Shelton is devoting his life.
System, Your Majesty.
Where's the fucking theme song? All right, so we had to do it there. Damn it.
Exterminator.
Yeah, well.
57-year-old California native Flash Shelton is devoting his life to squashing squatters and helping homeowners. It all started in 2019 when his mother returned her Northern California house after his father died. While the home was empty and on the market, 7 strangers moved in, furniture and all. Local law enforcement said there was nothing.
All right, we can stop that now. Thank God I'm not actually monetized on YouTube. This is hilarious just because of because that was again just funny. How many times do you get a person whose name's actually Flash? We can't. And he's saving people from squatters.
Thing they could do. That's when Flash sprang into action.
The stuff is in the house. You told me that it was accidentally delivered and it was in the garage.
No, I didn't say it was in the garage.
Figured out that if they could take a home, I could take a home. Squatters sometimes, in many cases, have a fake lease. So the first thing I did was I had my mom write a lease in my name.
He waited for an open window, no pun intended, when the squatters had left the property.
Went in and put up cameras, secured the back door that had been broken into. I have to start putting stuff in the driveway and so that I can lock it up, because once I leave, you're not going to be able to get back in.
Shelton seized an opportunity, found a new calling, and became the squatter hunter.
Again, I will not stand for this squatter hunter. It doesn't sound right. The squatter hunter. I get it. He's hunting squatters, right? Right, but he's got to be the squat hunter. All right, it just goes to better. It goes so much better. He's the squat hunter. He hunts squatters. I hope Flash doesn't get caught with his pants down. Why would Flash get caught with his pants down? If you push too hard, you'll die like
All right,
Elvis.
I've been thinking. When life gives you lemon...
I'm going to have to check that email or voicemail after. It's probably medication related. I have to start taking drugs. John Doe, watch out, I'm being hunted. That would be the scat hunter, all right? Because let's be honest, squat is an exercise. You can cop a squat. Let's take a seat. So, I mean, it could be anything. I won't stand for this, says John. I won't stand for it. The man, look, God gave this guy a calling, okay? His calling is to bust up these squatters, and I support what he does wholeheartedly. I hate squatters. I think if you're sitting somewhere...
Fuck off.
No. He's right, damn it. He's right. Why is my phone going off again? Can you just stop beeping? All right, let's continue the squatter story while I figure out what
His operation has exploded with viral videos on his website and YouTube channel. The clips receiving millions and millions of views.
You ain't gonna be sneaking up on me in the middle of the night, you
Flash Shelton's fees start at $5,000. He always works with law enforcement, and he does his homework to assess the threat before moving in. For more information on the squatter hunter and efforts to change squatters' rights laws, go to our website.
No. I'm going to YouTube because you said something that viewership a little low coming into the end of the show. Is it low though? Let's check over on Rumble. We always start lower and end higher on Rumble. It is lower today. Anyways, so we're going again for another half hour here. I gotta see if he's on YouTube and his video, the squatter hunter. Holy shit! You type squat and it comes up the squatter hunter. The squatter hunter. I better not end up on more porn. Let's see, top news, squatter hunter, evicts squatters from his parents' home. Yeah, where is his YouTube channel that we apparently, where is the squatter hunter YouTube channel?
Oh my God.
The owners of these trashed homes all say squatters moved into their properties, caused mayhem, and refused to leave. An explosion of squatting cases is gripping the nation.
Didn't we just do this recently? Like, was it the same? Was I the wrong person? Yeah. Say you're not high. You just asked, were you the wrong person? What, am I wrong? Did we just do this exact same video? Because I don't feel like we did the same video, but I feel like, again, the phrasing of it, there's an explosion of squatters recently. On the next episode of Squat. Remaking SWAT into Squat. I'm not for remakes, but I could get behind that. All right, I didn't want this. Is this just the same thing? No, this is a different one. This is a different one. Okay.
Oh my God.
The owners of these trashed homes all say squatters moved into their properties,
where this guy's
caused mayhem,
video channel
and
is.
refused to leave. An explosion of squatting cases is gripping the nation. In Atlanta alone, 1,200 homes are said to be illegally occupied.
I don't think I need it as a sound drop, but I do think
1,200 homes.
Nope. Where is it?
Squatting cases is gripping the nation.
Nope. I got to go back a little bit further. I want to just hear him say an explosion of squatting cases.
An explosion of squatting cases is gripping the nation. In Atlanta,
or at least the bathroom.
Atlanta alone, 1,200 homes are said to be illegally occupied. Inside Edition was there as sheriff's deputies raided this woman's house outside Atlanta and took into custody a man she says was a squatter.
He had no intention of leaving.
Once back in her home, she finds the alleged squatter's junk everywhere. In Riverside County, California, a woman fights to get inside the dream house that she and her husband had just bought. They say the previous owner refused to leave, citing COVID eviction protections. It took a 14-month legal battle before the new owners were finally allowed to claim their property. In Beverly Hills, the realtor...
Yeah, we've done this one. So are we going... Yeah, this is, again, all the same stuff. I want this guy's channel. I want to see some squat hunting. Let's find the squatter hunter. Where is the squatter hunter? How do you call yourself the squatter hunter, but we don't have a channel of the squatter hunter? Outside the box with Flash.
Hi, this.
He has 48.3 thousand subscribers. And I dare to say the man is worse than me with the branding thing. Outside the box with Flash Shelton. Again, you call yourself the squatter hunter. And okay, so 8 months ago, shorts, videos. All right, squatters evolving, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Stop empowering your squatters, anti-squatter activist. None of this garnering a lot of attention. I'm not, what videos? Let's go by popular. Is it the news stuff? It seems how I remove squatters in less than a day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's working. As Saint Caesar said, this series isn't taking off like MILF Hunter did. It's not quite the same. John Doe, oh Johnny, what happened to our world? I mean, I'm just surprised we don't live in a world where you can, again, like just have the cops come up and arrest these people. It seems like it should be the easiest thing in the world to be like, no, paperwork, taxes, all of that jazz. Because in some of these cases, and this is the one that bothers me the most, in some of these cases, they're like, I'm paying the electric and I'm paying the water bill. And like, no, you're not. You're not paying those things if you're not living there. Those services are shut off. You don't keep them going, you idiot. Turn it off. So again, all right, so that's our, we have 15 minutes left. What do we do from hour 3? Hour 3, what do we do? American, oh, so... do we want to do that or not? Okay, I mean, maybe let's go ahead and, oh, I have to drop the audio down. Let's grab that there. Here we go. Clear this out. All right, we're going to grab this story. I think this has a video component to it or not. Is it a post? All right. We'll do that for a minute. Do we want to do that one? Probably not. Suing Glock. I don't think I want to do that one. All right. Last bakery. No. Because this is another written story? Yeah, I don't want to do another written story. Real estate agent burning down the house. Burning down the house. Do we want to do you? No, I can't really say I do, if that's going to be a crappy one too. Let's go to this one. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, that's a housing supply thing. That's not what we want. Claims he found the entrance to a tunnel. I don't know if I did that one or not. And then Jared Kushner saying something that's really not. Oh boy. Well, maybe we'll go with that one. Okay, so let's get to this one first. Like I said, we got about 15 minutes left in the program. Thank you for joining us. The audio's back up. We've got everything up with the stickers, the bits, the subs, all of that stuff. So go nuts, go Meshuggah. We appreciate the support. Our Hemponic sponsor, also a good place to go if you need THCA stuff. Want to get some of that. All right. Someone was saying I needed to watch this recently. I don't remember who. That's not true. I think I know who. But someone was like, "Oh, for your watch along, you need to do the American Society of Magical Negroes." To which I never directly responded. But I will say this. No. One, I don't have to. Don't tell me I have to. I do not have to do that movie. I do not have to watch that movie, and I have no desire to. Because I don't know if it's supposed to be funny. I don't know if it's supposed to be quaint. I don't know if it's supposed to be woke or what. I don't even want to find out. It's something I realized recently the other day when I was talking to Aaron about Helldivers. I said, "Hey, dude, I love Helldivers, blah, blah, blah." He's like, "Oh, is this a statement on capitalism and the Second Amendment and blah, blah, blah?" And I'm like, "No, it's more kind of like a spin-off of Starship Troopers. It's not really aiming to do anything. It's just like a fun game." Like, again, too many people are taking it way too seriously in terms of games, movies, and everything else. It has to have a message. The message has to mean something. It either has to be woke or it has to be based. I don't know why people can't just have things they enjoy anymore. And I blame Disney for this. Marvel was something we all just enjoyed. It wasn't super duper lock you in, knock you out, whatever. We just enjoyed it. It didn't pick a side. It didn't do stuff. And then they threw in, Disney got their clutches in it, and they started throwing in the messaging, and we got to push forward the woke agenda, blah, blah, blah. And it turned to shit. And we can't just enjoy stuff. A game can't be a game. It has, what does it say about capitalism? What does it say about democracy? Well, it doesn't say anything. In fact, the whole point of the game is it's ridiculous and preposterous. So at any rate, the movie American Society, the anti-white and woke. Oh, so it is anti-white and woke. I figured it probably was. It was either anti-white and woke or the whole thing was hilarious. But again, the anti-white and woke movie, the American Society of Magical Negroes, came to theaters last weekend, and it apparently flopped, making only $1 million on opening weekend. How much did they spend on it? In a move that probably surprised nobody, not a lot of people bought tickets to the American Society for Magical Negroes. Probably because the word Negro in the title is going to be a bit of a turnoff. You can't spend all your time teaching us not to say the word and not to use any form of the word, and the word is so hateful and blah, 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 blah. But then you call yourself that. Because, again, that's the weird thing. Like, what if that, because let's be clear here. The word Negro and the other N-word are actually really the same word overall when we're using it in the context that they're talking about. It's just one was a slang term, a shortened version. The other one is, again, just the word. Again, you can say it with hatred or with compassion. It's just a word. But if we called it the American Society for Magical... Well, nobody could say that. Eric July actually made more off his comic book. Yeah, probably. But the movie is as racist as it sounds. Anti-white movie American Society for Magical Negroes made $1 million on opening weekend in the entire U.S. It made $310,000 on Sunday and 34% collapse just since Friday. In one scene, whites are called the most dangerous animal. Yeah, if you take one scene out of the movie, the whites are called the most dangerous animal on the planet. Like, right. And there is a part of that they're cutting out that I feel like they don't show in this. When they feel uncomfortable, again, the whole thing was there was a symbiosis to the black people had to make the white people comfortable, because if the black people or if the white people got uncomfortable, it would cause the black people to get out of control. Like, again, it was like a whole balancing act thing. That is the only way I thought the movie could even possibly work, by the way. But at all. It passed the $1 million mark. American Society grossed more than Friday. It finished ninth place overall on opening weekend. Has a score of 30% and a 59% audience score. Similarly, the film was met with mixed of average reviews on Metacritic. I want to know how much they spent on it. You know that black character that's just there to be nebulously black in the background? They're not really a person, and we all can picture it, he noted. Beyond the movie, we all know what it's like to feel pushed to the side and have somebody else pushed to the front. He would later vaguely explain, this movie is about learning to be seen how you deserve to be seen. That's something that a lot of black people can connect with, but I think there are a lot of people who also maybe feel pushed to the side or not regarded as fully as they deserve to be. Yeah, that's the direct. Oh. So the director of this is trying to explain why he made the movie. Oh boy. That still doesn't answer my question. How much did it cost to make? How much I get to type something in my Google. How much did the American Society for Magical Negroes cost? I want to know how much it cost. The numbers report the film with $125 million. Right. How much did it cost? It used to be very, very simple to see how much money they put into it. I want to know how much they spent on this movie. I don't want spoilers. Bombs, right. Grossed. Bombs. All right. Meager. The film did poorly at the box office. Rotten Tomatoes, it didn't do. Again, fine. Great. How much did they... This 2 point... IMDb has 2.7 out of 10. Reviews and poor box office standings. The film's trailer marketed itself as racist. Okay. Okay. I want to know how much we spent on it. That's all I want to know. I want to know how much you spent to make $1 million. Search budget, dumbass. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. I am an idiot. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I put cost in there. I thought that was the same. Budget. Again, grossed. A financial grossed. Grossed. Where's the budget? I've got nothing for the budget, man. Let's do budget for. Budget for It's still coming up with this. Why are we hiding this? I want to know how much they spent versus how much they made. Who's making it? What is the group? No, again, including domestic international gross. Yeah, we're talking about how it performed at the box office. I want to know how much it cost. Does the IMDb page say? We'll give it a look on IMDb. And the budget ain't giving us nothing. Oh, and you know what? We'll give it a look on IMDb, and we'll watch the trailer after this. It's a comedy, and it's a fantasy. A young man, Aaron, is recruited, A-R-E-N, because, you know, he can be named Aaron, but we can't spell it the same way as the colonizers. Is recruited into a secret society of magical black people who dedicate their lives to a cause of utmost importance, making white people's lives easier. See, they make him easier. I still have not found the budget. We can't apparently find out how much, what the budget for this movie was. This is not fair. All right, let's go to the trailer of, again, what I'm pretty sure is a relatively dumb movie, and I'm not going to watch it. But here we go.
Well,
oh, I didn't realize it was so silent there.
I know you can feel their discomfort, Aaron. Watching you walk through a room full of white people was the most painful thing I've ever seen.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I don't want to take you to a job interview. There's a recruiting class starting right now, and we got to get you in it.
welcome to the American Society of Magical Negroes.
I don't really understand.
It's easier to shut.
See, like, I don't even care what the point of the message was. If you just did it with different colors of people, it'd be, oh, this is horribly racist. Only the... So, do the white people have magic, or is it just the black people that have magic power? Because, again, this is where I laugh at these kinds of things. Is this supposed to be a nugget, LOL, says Louis Trans. Yeah, it's supposed to, it's a chicken nugget. It was something I threw together really quick. I'm sorry. Do you need a better nugget? I'll work on a better nugget, Louis. I'll work on a better nugget. Louis Trains, not Louis Trans. Louis Trains. Learn to read.
What's the most dangerous animal on the planet?
Shark.
White people, when they feel uncomfortable. White people feeling uncomfortable precedes a lot of bad stuff for us. That's why we fight white discomfort every day. Because the happier they are, the safer we are.
The name needs a little updating, maybe like magical black people, or I guess that doesn't have the same ring.
You ready?
Oh.
I guess it doesn't have the same ring. You know what? We better be called the Magical Society, or the American Society of Magical Negroes, because it has a better ring to it. I thought, but isn't that a hateful word? Minuteman. Oh, wow. Yeah, I thought that white people feeling discomfort led to, like, everybody, like, it causes like a subconscious wave of bad things, not like, oh, they automatically do bad. No, nope, never mind. It is, again, it's about, guys, but remember, the director explained this. It's about discovering yourself and wanting the world to see you as you really are.
Oh, wow.
Your first client is a Jason Munn. His morale is far too low.
Hey.
Hey.
Darn it. I was hoping there was a station right next to him.
Oh, is this one spoken for?
No.
Yeah, it's actually fun and weirdly relaxing. It's like being a secret agent with none of the danger.
Hey, I'm Lizzie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
She's great.
Yeah, she's cool.
You kidding? Come on, man. She's smart and funny. And...
I know.
So wait a minute. So now it's just a really lame thing about trying to get the white guy to... So wait a minute. So you have magical powers, but you're also Hitch? What's going on here?
What you were doing going on about her? You're trying to set us up.
No, that's not what I was doing.
You cannot have a relationship with Lizzie now. Because if you don't put Jason first, everyone's magic will fail.
Remember, the white people being happy above all else is the only way that your magic works. I just have to say, how the hell did this movie get made? It's not even like controversial. It's just dumb. Oh, I gotta give up my dream girl because if I don't sacrifice everything for the white man, my magic goes away.
I've always felt like it's my job to make white people feel comfortable. And
I feel like it's always my job to make white people feel comfortable. I don't know any black people that I grew up with that felt that way. And if they did, they certainly never said it to me. But I, again, don't understand. It's always my job to make white people feel comfortable. There are negative connotations about interacting with strangers, but I don't know if people realize this or not. It's not really a race thing. Most of us don't feel comfortable around complete and total strangers. But when you see a glaring difference, like, oh, it's obviously because he's black. No, maybe you just don't like strangers, but all right.
And here it literally is. But maybe it shouldn't be.
I got a great plan to ask her out, but I'm gonna need your help.
Do you think you could, like, work your magic?
Hey, is he talking about me?
Hey.
Oh my, wait, are you?
But I traveled a long way.
Someone defied the society. Who was it?
You didn't let her go like...
Someone defied the society, and now all of us are losing our magic. Again, John Doe, white people, fuck off. I mean, no, I don't even care about any of that. The premise that every single one of these people gets assigned like a case manager to a white person to make them feel comfortable. Some of my favorite black friends don't make white people or anyone feel comfortable. One of my favorite black friends is a comedian who just says whatever the fuck he wants and makes people sometimes quite uncomfortable. So I don't understand the... Okay. This is so, as Minuteman said, it's just dumb. It is. It's really, really dumb. It's got 30 seconds left, and we'll wrap up the show.
I told you, if you interfere with her or your client, you could have your memory erased. You won't even remember she existed.
Even though we might never see each other again, I need you to know that what we had was real.
I'm curious to see how you gonna make it out of all this.
That's bad. Oh, Minuteman, haha, it's just dumb. Yeah, no, it's just dumb. Like the premise again that you have magical powers, but if you go against the society, your magical powers start to wane. So you see, guys, it's not that the the black people don't want to take over the world with their magical powers. They simply can't, because if they don't use their magical white powers in service to the white man, their magical powers go away. That is the stupidest context I've ever heard. And also the crappiest excuse for indentured slavery, or just saying, well, we're slaves. We don't really have a choice. We have to serve the white man. Like, no, you don't. You guys get a lot. You know what? It's not the right time for this. This is, again, why I have no desire to see this movie. And considering that the rating on IMDb is 2.6 out of 10, its popularity is up to 58. Ooh, I gotta say, I have no actual interest in seeing the movie. I really don't. Mostly because at the core of it is a love story that I don't give two shits about. Like, is Merlin gonna score his dream babe? I don't know. Do I give a fuck? Probably not. Probably not. And since I don't give a fuck about him scoring with her, why do I care of watching the whole movie? You know what I mean? The white guy seems lame. Nobody in there seems worth watching. So, but at any rate, I'm going to get out of here and go hang out with my daughter and have a good time with her, doing fun stuff like watching cartoons and such. You guys have been awesome. We'll be back tomorrow and Friday for our for another 2 to 5:30 p.m. show. We'll be also on, not this Saturday, but next Saturday on Rumble exclusive for our Robot Jocks watch-along, our first watch-along. So it'll be interesting. At any rate, thank you for supporting the show. We really, really appreciate it. Times are getting tough for me, and any help we get is greatly appreciated. So thank you. We're going to head out of here. I hope you guys have a lovely evening and a fabulous week until we see each other again. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. The whole thing. I think that's it. I think that's everything. It's the whole list. I can't imagine what else I have.
Game over. What the fucking fuck? Who the fuck this fucking? How did you do fucking fucks? Fuck! Game over, man. Game over.
I'm a 50 terabyte self-evolving neural network double backflip off the high platform.
Some bullshit that happened somewhere today.